It's a Christmas present from a very dear friend of mine.
Look, Daddy, teacher says every time a bell rings, an angel gets his wings.
That's right. That's right. Attaboy, Clarence.
Christmas Eve, babe, in the drunk tank, an old man said to me, won't see another one. And then he sang a song, the rare old mountain dew. I turned my face away and dreamed about you. Got on the lucky one, came in 18 to 1. I've got a feeling this year's for me and you. So happy Christmas, I love you, baby. I can see a better time when all our dreams come true.
They got cars big as bars, they got rivers of gold, but the windows right through you, it's no place for the old. When you first took my hand on a cold Christmas Eve, you promised me Broadway was waiting for me. You were handsome.
You were pretty queen of New York City. When the band finished playing, they held out for more. Sinatra was swinging, all the jokes they were singing. We kissed on the corner, then danced through the night. The boys of the NYPD choir were singing, go away, babe. And the bells were ringing out for Christmas Day. They're almost dead on a drip in that bed.
You scumbag, you maggot, you cheap, lousy faggot. Happy Christmas, you're ours. I pray God it's our love.
The boys of the NYPD choir still singing, go away, babe. And the bells are ringing out for Christmas Day. Could have been someone.
Well, so could anyone. You took my dreams from me when I first found you.
I kept them with me, babe. I put them with my own. Can't make it all alone. I built my dreams around you. The boys of the NYPD choir still singing, go away, babe. And the bells are ringing out for Christmas Day.
Song's even tougher to take when you're sober. It's the Ron and Fez show. Christmas Spectacular starts today, Fez.
Yes, it does. Hiya, buddies. Merry Christmas to all.
You know, I'm one of those people, I I just try to make it through Christmas and not make a big deal out of it. But it comes anyway. It comes whether you want it to or not.
Oh, you can't avoid it, my friend. It is everywhere.
Now, our own, and I can't believe this, Bronx Johnny brought me a Christmas present. I've got the bag here. I'm going to open it up. I don't know what's in here, Fez, but
right?
Let's see. Let me open it. There it is. Oh, my God, look, it's Lay's potato chips.
Oh, nice. Those are the baked ones, too. Those are jamming.
Those are baked.
Yeah, very nice.
All right, I see all kinds of folks out front, people hanging out. I see Tony Bagels out there. I see the RonFez.net boys. There's, of course, Mikey Boy Fez, which I know we don't do this yet.
Yeah.
I'm going to give out an award already. Listener of the Year. Listener of the Year.
Already on the spectacular.
Yeah, because Mikey Boy. All right, why is Eastside Dave mad? Why are you angry about that, Dave?
Quit pouring stuff on your head.
I wanted to get some award, and I thought I had a shot at that one at least.
You dropped Producer of the Year and Listener of the Year.
And you know why, Dave? You don't listen.
Yeah, you don't.
You're a very bad listener.
All right, now he's pouring water on his head. Stop it, Dave.
Get the eggnog.
Yesterday I thought was the end of the Dave days.
Look at the Eastside Dave on our show yesterday. Heard he wasn't getting Producer of the Year. I had screamed at him for screwing up some production piece.
You threw a bottle of water at him, too.
I did my absolute best. And he went into an absolute shit fit of hitting himself in the head, pouring stuff on him. You would think that we were having a retard parade in here.
It really was bad. Yesterday I was really ready to close the whole thing down. Well, I just want to Just John is here. And Mikey Boy, and there is some RonFez.net Christmas greetings. This is, I guess, one of these things. I guess they send out well, in the old days, Fez, it used to be a record.
Oh, right, yeah.
Now I guess it's a JPEG. I don't know how it works, but here it is. Here's Christmas greetings from RonFez.net.
I have no problem with Riley Luck. I don't even know who the fucking cunt is, but for any of those fucking mods to fucking ban me over some bitch that has been around for 4 fucking months takes a lot of fucking balls. And for Mikey Boy to give me a fucking message that says, I'm too tired right now, I'll deal with you in the morning, fuck that shit. Fuck that. You deal with me now. I only fucking call in, I only fucking answer the show, I've only been friends with fucking Eastside Dave for 6 fucking years. For me to fucking be pushed aside and to still be banned in the morning is bullshit. Is absolute fucking horse shit. I don't fucking matter. Like, I don't fucking add anything. Some people that come out to those fucking Ron and Fez fucking parties come out and fucking want to say hi to me.
True. That part is true. That part I actually agree with. I gotta tell you, Fezzy, I'm not sure I think it's the most festive of deals there.
It doesn't get you in the spirit, but, you know, hey, to you and yours.
Yeah, I guess so. Everybody has a different way of celebrating. You know, sometimes it's, you know, we go different ways. I know in Earl's family, it's all different. Right, Earl?
Oh, yeah, it's definitely, we just basically avoid fights.
Is that right?
Yeah, just to avoid any kind of conflict. Just that's the one day where everyone is completely civil.
And everybody gathers together. And at what time is it your dad that carves the watermelon? Who in the family takes, come on, it's a fruit. It's a fruit, and this is love.
I know it's a fruit, and it's very delicious, but we don't carve watermelon. We carve a turkey.
I had no idea.
Can I get an end piece? It makes a little bowl.
You know what?
White people are so scared of black.
You crossed the line today. There's no such thing as an end piece. Everybody enjoys that fruit.
E-N-D.
Oh. Then you know what? You didn't say anything wrong.
Thank you. We're excited. I'll be flying out to Florida tomorrow for Christmas.
Godspeed, John Glenn.
Thank you. And it'll be exciting there. It'll be the first time in a long time my sister hasn't brought a man around that ruined Christmas. So we're all excited about that.
You don't mean she's turned lesbo?
No, she hasn't.
What happened?
She's just gone solo.
You know what? I don't know. Everyone talks about the ethnic things, but in my family growing up, all the Irish people sit around and do shots, and then say bad things about the brothers' wives. So maybe that is a little bit of the Irish that you have in you, Fez.
It could be. Maybe start that tradition.
Your sister not dating anyone?
Not dating anyone that we know of, and she usually can't hide it.
Well, maybe she did the smart thing and she's, put it on the back burner.
Yeah, she can try, but we always find out.
Oh.
She's a little obvious.
I guess she is.
When she sits in the front row in church with the guy.
I don't know. I'm not small town, so to me, whoever the sister brings home is fine, Fez.
To us, it just causes some trouble. Now, we do this Newfoundland tradition in our family.
Wait for the check to come?
No, it's not a government subsidy tradition.
Yeah. And by the way, in Canada, Fez's background, if you don't know, the N-word there is Newfie.
Yeah, so I don't like that N-word either. What we do is someone will get a turnip or an onion in their stocking or as a gift sometime during Christmas when we're exchanging gifts. We never know who's going to end up getting it.
Who gives it out?
My father.
Oh, okay. So it's the very funny onion or turnip.
Yeah, exactly. So I guess apparently 1,000 years ago in Newfoundland, kids used to get turnips for Christmas.
So somehow in the Watley family, a punchline is a vegetable.
Yeah. So you really don't want to be the one to pull the onion out of your stocking.
Now, supposedly we're having some Christmas tie-ups flying, right?
Yeah, Denver is still shut down.
And that ruins the rest of the country.
Yeah, that screws up the East Coast, the West Coast, everybody for everything going through Denver. Some of those people, they've already been told that are sleeping in the airport, you will be spending Christmas here. They don't even...
You can't even move in Denver right now.
Right, yeah. They hope to have some flights starting to go out.
Yeah.
But they have told, people, we're not getting everybody out. There is no way you're going to make it.
That's terrible.
So it's just sleeping in the airport.
Why can't they just have something set up when that happens, places for people to crash? You'd think they would have like a big warehouse that everybody could just go and sleep at.
One of the plane hangars or something.
Yeah, you would think it would be able to pull it off.
Set up some manger, something to make it a little Christmassy.
No, I already opened up a bag here, Fez. You had some stuff sent to me from West Palm. Lou Panetti sent some cigars. Thank you very much, Lou.
That's very nice of Lou.
I think KOP has sent us some gifts.
Yeah, KOP sent us some wrap gifts here.
Very nice.
Oh, very nice. Thank you, KOP.
What's that?
I got the Best of Match Game, the TV game show.
This way, maybe as it goes along and you watch it a lot, you'll be able to start winning. From home, you'll be able to memorize whatever you got.
This will be fun to watch Brett Summers get more and more haggard over the years as we go, and her glasses get more and more gigantic.
All right, he sent me the whole Freaks and Geeks.
All right. Point goes to Fez.
Yeah.
On KOP gifts.
I don't understand that at all. Is this a slight against me, Earl? Does he call me a freak or a geek? I'm not familiar with the show. Wasn't this out in the 80s or something?
It wasn't that long ago, but it was out for a very short time. It was on NBC.
Yeah.
And I think it got one season or maybe less than a season.
What's the story with it, Mikey?
Yeah, it's a pretty good show. It came out, I think, about 5 or 6 years ago, and it's pretty good. It's it follows a group of kids in the late 70s, early 80s. It really never got an audience, but it's a pretty good show. And then the guy did another show too after this about kids in college. I don't remember.
I don't remember any of this stuff.
But it's not bad. It's pretty good.
It's like critically acclaimed, but no one ever watched it.
Exactly.
All right. You know what would have been nice with this? A show I heard of. So really, this is nice. Like, it would be nice to give somebody a show you've never heard of and one that you have heard of and put them together. Very close. Mikey boy, how are you doing today?
I'm doing all right.
First of all, congratulations. You've ended the year with a lot of controversy.
Yes.
Right now, all the big controversy is, of course, Trump and Rosie and Alki and RonFez.net.
Yes, it still is.
I think it's good for the board. I really do. Yesterday that you said, I don't think people care about this. But more people who don't even use RonFez.net have sent me opinions.
Oh, I'm sure.
So I think it's bringing heat to the board. Much needed.
We had to upgrade our server. We had.
Did you really?
Yes, we did.
Yeah, see? So controversy works.
Congratulations on that, Mikey boy.
Unfortunately, nobody was really paying attention to the show. They're all in the Alki shouting thread.
I think that's all. I think that's better. I don't really want people listening to the show. I just want people to say that they listen. That's what I really want.
That's all you need.
Yeah. And that's more than enough. Now, who did you bring with you today? You got Just John, you got Fluff?
Yes. And Fluff and I is actually going to be here for some other people as well, too. You'll see why.
Who is it to Fluff that he gets to be able to just go from team to team and back and forth? What makes him the cool guy from Philly?
I don't know. Something about him.
Fluff is an unbelievable illustrator. Is it called an illustrator, what you do, Fluff?
More so cartoonist.
All right, cartoonist. Now, what are you doing with your work now? Because I know you did a lot of cool Ron and Fez stuff.
I have done nothing in the last year at all.
What do you do for work?
Retail advertising.
And you do stuff for them, but you don't do your own stuff.
Nah, it's just been a rough year.
Okay, so you're out of the running for most ambitious.
Right.
On the Ron and Fez Christmas Spectacular.
And that's one that actually Eastside Dave could win, because let's face it, he is playing over his head, because he is always one of those guys like, I can do it, Ron, trust me on this. And he's one of those guys that tells the coach, I know I can kick a field goal from 60 yards.
Oh, yeah.
And he couldn't even kick an extra point. But he believes in himself.
Oh, sure. Then he puts his helmet on backwards and runs the wrong way on the field.
Mikey, you should have saw him yesterday. He had a complete breakdown.
I heard.
A frightening breakdown. Maybe the worst ever.
I asked him if it was fake, and he's like, nope, not at all.
Not at all. He was standing where he is right now and just pouring water over his head. He said to cool himself off.
Yeah, I was hopping mad. I was hot, so angry. I was actually hot. My body temperature was escalating, so I needed to cool down somehow. And what better than cool, chilled water?
Good work, Heat Miser.
Have your parents heard any of this stuff that you do?
No, but it's getting around. They saw some emails yesterday. So I'm going to be in trouble over the holidays.
Oh, people emailing them?
Yeah.
Well, you know you're an adult now. You can just tell them this is you.
Yeah, that's true, I guess.
Has everything calmed down from the RonFez.net Christmas party?
Yeah, I think so. And
just when Alki took everybody's attention off that.
Yes.
Now, what is the last of the Alki? He got drunk. He threatened mods on RonFez.net, and then what happened?
And then there was just a lot of ugliness on the board. People weighing in on their opinions, where saying that he should be brought back, other people saying that he should be gone, and we're kind of still resolving it all and cleaning things up. And
I love it.
People
this
getting
is so Trump Miss USA.
Yeah, it really is.
People doing a lot of venting and things like that.
All of a sudden, other old battles are coming out.
Yeah. Totally unrelated. You see fights between people.
Right. Well, one time GVAC told me to shut my pile. Well, drop it.
Maybe if Alki decides to go into rehab, agrees to go into rehab for 30 days like they did to Miss USA, he can come back on the board.
Perfect.
I could do 30 days sitting on my head. That's nothing. I could do 30 days without sobering up.
This is what I loved about the latest of the Miss USA story. She's in rehab, inpatient stuff. Trump won't let her go home to Kentucky for Christmas.
Well, you can't leave rehab for Christmas.
You can't?
No. Once you checked in, you're trying to turn your whole life around.
Oh, I thought you could at least give her a couple days off and she could report back.
Yeah, I'm not going to begin to explain it, but no. Christmas you spend in rehab with the other losers. That's the beauty of it.
Well, she'll be the only one with a tiara if that helps her any.
We have some things for you. Do you want them now or would you like them later?
I'll take them now, Mikey. Okay. Thank you very much. And you know what? You didn't have to do this.
And these are from RonFez.net. A lot of people put some money into.
Oh, I don't want that to happen.
So, hold on.
Yeah. All right. Oh, jeez. This is too nice. Fezzy, this is way too nice.
It's way too nice. It gets a little embarrassing. It's too sweet is what it is.
We're not going to do anything for this year for Christmas. Fez is not coming over to my house for dinner tonight. We're just downplaying it all.
No, I'm coming over to your house. I'm going to be there.
Please don't.
Yeah, I am showing up.
Well, what is this?
That's yours.
It's like this is
That's
mine?
Yours. Yes.
Seems like it's something to hang up, Fez.
Yeah. Maybe this will take the freaks and geeks taste out of your mouth.
I don't know if anything will, but maybe I'll end up enjoying it. I will say this, I've been enjoying that Rome, so thank you, Dr. Steve, for that.
I can't wait to see what this is. This is exciting. And it's huge, by the way.
Thank you.
I meant your gift.
Oh my God, this is absolutely stunning. Hold this up, Bitsy.
Let's see.
This is the poster framed from the last waltz.
Wow, is that nice?
And that's absolutely beautiful.
That's from Wolfgang's Vault.
Unbelievable.
That is gorgeous, runfez.net.
Pitsy, do me a favor and just hold that like that all day. You know what? Take your clothes off and hold it. I think it would add to what's happening here, the ambiance. And this is from everybody at runfez.net?
Yes.
Yeah,
Thank you so much. When I saw that was in a poster, I was terrified it was going to be a picture of me and Fez, which is always the worst possible thing to get, Oh, here's a picture of you.
Here you go. Enjoy yourself. That is really nice. The Last Waltz poster, all framed and mounted from runfez.net.
And I want to say thank you to everyone. Too bad Alki was not part of that, because I would have loved to have thanked him, but he's banned.
Yeah, he's out.
Yeah. Well, I don't think there's anything in there for Fez, is there?
Oh, I'm sure not.
What?
Oh, here's a much smaller gift. Let's see what I got from ronfez.net.
That's going to be the picture of me opening up my poster of The Last Waltz.
Let's see. Comes in a little carrying case. Oh, it is a gorgeous, brand new Tampa Bay Buccaneers logo art watch.
Oh, wow. Put it on, Fez. Put it on.
That is very nice.
No, in this poster, too, under glass, and maybe later, we get out the straw and the razor and just one last old time.
This is great, guys. Thank you very, very much. And if you notice, I'm not wearing a watch.
Yeah.
Because my last watch fell off of my wrist and smashed on the floor like a couple weeks ago.
I always thought that it was because you couldn't tell time. I thought that's why you weren't wearing a watch.
You mentioned that at the Notre Dame game that your watch had just broken.
You see that, Fezzy? He heard you and he went for it.
See, that's what you do with gifts. You'll keep your ears open.
Oh.
Thank you, guys.
Hey, Big Boy, you're on the Ron and Fez show. How are you?
Hey, what's up, Big Boy from Alabama? Merry Christmas.
Same to you, Big.
Yeah, let me tell you what, I was listening on NPR the other day and heard that your boy Wolfgang Falk's getting sued for likenesses of bands on Coffee Mode. Y'all heard anything about that?
No, I'm going to hide this now. So he's using bands' likenesses? That's what happened?
No, the performances.
The performances.
The performances, yeah.
But he hasn't sold them yet, right? That was the deal?
No, they're saying that he's using the music to sell products on his website, like the posters and stuff.
I see.
That may be why they switched it actually to a separate site now. There's actually a Wolfgang. It's not the music isn't linked from this regular site anymore. There's actually a second site now, I think, for the.
Well, I know the last time we had him in, he said he was going from band to band trying to put this together. It was going to take him years. I love the Last Wall stuff, though.
We have some other gifts. We have some gifts for Dave and for Earl, and we have something for Pitsy and Bronx Johnny.
That's beautiful. Pitsy, Bronx Johnny, come on in here. These guys have been the endless interns, and I want 07 to be their years. They're very, very good guys.
We have a basket for you guys of some assorted alcohol.
Thanks, man.
They'll love it.
Thank you, Mikey boy.
What a great idea, giving alcohol to an Ecuadorian. That's really a great idea.
Thanks, John.
Boy, I remember when that used to be my gift, boys. So enjoy it. Enjoy that. There they go.
There they go. They'll be drunk in seconds.
Yeah. Boy, as little as they speak, you see why they wanted to get into the radio game, don't you? All right, Dave, come on in for something from ronfez.net. I hope this is something for Board Gossip.
Oh. Okay.
It's just a laid-back show today, Fezzy, as this is our last show before we go on vacation.
Oh, my Lord. No way.
No way.
Holy shit. I got a Nintendo DS Lite. In other words, a portable Nintendo system that blows away any Game Boy on the face of the earth.
Congratulations. You were just bringing that up the other day as this is being something you wanted to do while you're in the elevator phobia.
This is it. Now, of course, they destroyed my mom's impending Christmas gift.
Good. Now I have another gift.
Because this was number one on the list. So, Beanie, if you're listening, you better go back to Best Buy immediately. But oh my God, this is absolutely amazing. Thank you so much.
And you know what? And that's despite the fact you've shit on these guys the entire year. You really have.
That's true.
Yeah.
I watched the football game with Mikey, so
yeah.
We have a good time.
Do you really?
Yeah, I think so.
Is that you being drunk and hugging? You think that's a good time for everybody?
Well, it's a good time.
Well, I've been there at those football games, and he's just all drunked up going, get me a Nintendo DS Lite.
Don't do that.
Buy me a Nintendo DS Lite.
Don't do that,
It worked.
Dave. Seriously.
My plan worked.
Earl, come on in here and get your gift. I hope this one's a gag gift. RonFez.net winning cool points today. No doubt about it. That's actually too much right there with the last waltz thing. I almost start crying like a chick. Yes, Earl, sure. You're not used to getting stuff, are you? You see him?
I didn't want to open it someone else's present. That's all.
Yeah. Look at this. Looks like books.
Thank you. This is the Rolling Stone magazine, 1,000 covers.
Beautiful.
Basically.
Salute to Annie Leibovitz, your favorite photographer.
One of my favorite photographers.
Yeah.
Got 100 years on the New York Yankees, the official retrospective. Favorite baseball team.
So far, they know everything there is to know about you.
Thank you. And wow, I got the Annie Leibovitz book, A Photographer's Life, 1990 to 2005.
Beautiful.
Which is
see that?
Absolutely gorgeous. I'm really, really grateful. Thank you very much.
We went up to 92nd Street Y, Earl and I, to see Annie Leibovitz speak, and then she actually gave this slideshow and was showing all the pictures out of this, and I turned around and Earl had this big tear coming out of his eye. It was really, really sad.
Yeah, it was so moving because half the book is her celebrity shots, and then the other shots are personal shots of her family, shots of
her girlfriend that was dying of cancer. Susan Sontag. And and I mean, it really is heartbreaking. But you know how we always act like Earl really doesn't have feelings,
right?
Sobbing like a chick.
No, I mean, no, because some of the photos, it's like it's her in the it's her girlfriend in the hospital, her on literally at the wake.
That's rough.
I mean, they're rough pictures. You could hear a pin drop when those pictures.
You really could, yeah. And I mean, it was really rough to see, but it was like kind of cathartic and life affirming at the same time. Beautiful, beautiful. And see, Earl has this thing about being a photographer.
Oh,
and
yeah.
This is your favorite photographer, right?
She is, easily one of my top three all-time favorite photographers.
You're getting ready to go again, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're ready to go.
Niagara Falls, Frankie Angel. Niagara Falls.
It always happens, doesn't it? All right, get back in the cab, Earl.
But, guys, thank you very much. I really appreciate it.
The only thing that would have been nicer would be a Muni book if you had something. The Life of Muni.
Hopefully this will inspire you to focus on your photography and leave this job in the new year.
You know, I'm not even kidding. He did while we were looking at this thing of, now Susan Sontag is like, a genius, and Annie Leibovitz is a genius in her thing. So we're watching this stuff, and it's really hard to see. And I guess these two didn't even let anyone officially know that they were lovers. They were just, girlfriends that traveled together or whatever. Sure. But now she was ready just to share their lives with everyone. It was really touching. And then Earl leans into me, and he's sobbing a little bit and going, Muni went through. I go, not now, Earl. I don't. Every single time it comes back to that.
He was like a father to me. I love it.
I know.
You can't sneeze around here, though. That's how it started with Muni.
I know, it's true. And when I called him about your heart attack, he started going, "Oh, Lord, not again," is what he said.
No, I'm still here, Earl.
Well, no, that because it was almost like your heart attack was almost like a year to the day.
Yeah, I timed it.
No, I didn't.
But he was saying that first he had a small heart attack, and then and then he took me all the way through. And he goes like this: "Mark my words, he'll be shaving his head in no time." And now you have.
Yeah, now my head is shaved.
Why did you do that? It looks terrible.
Well, I did it for the headsforhope.org website. By the way,
were you raising money?
No, I think I was just raising awareness. How high is our awareness? Do we have a tote board for that?
Do you think that there's some idiot out there going, "Cancer? What's that? What the heck is cancer? I think it's really a birth sign, isn't it?"
So if you look on headsforhope.org, my picture is up there right now. My bald-headed picture with James Messina, who runs the site.
Yeah. Okay. So you're really doing good stuff.
Well, I thought it was Loggins and Messina, and I felt, a fan, sure.
Sure, Jim Messina. Let's bring up the old Poco days to him. The last waltz thing is nice. Nothing from Altamont, though, like a matching kind of an Altamont thing would have been really nice, wouldn't it? Matching posters.
That would have been absolutely perfect.
That way,
what can you do?
Would have been, something for each wall there in the office.
Well, now we have an idea for next year.
Some symmetry.
Earl actually took me to the party from the, 30 years or after the last waltz, or 25 years after the movie came out?
Yeah, it was like a 25th anniversary party for the last waltz of the movie.
Yeah.
And it was at the Ziegfeld. They reshowed the film. They had a brand new print, showed it at the Ziegfeld, and they had a big after party at the Supper Club down on 47th Street.
So we're hanging out there, and Robbie comes in. Robbie Robertson walks in, and looked like he just put black shoe polish in his hair. And he had the youngest, hottest chick. Robbie was like 60 at the time. Must have came in with a 19-year-old and really exotic, something like a Brazilian, Filipino, Asian chick. I mean, you don't even know what her ethnic background was.
Stopped the room.
Yeah.
Everyone just went like, wow.
And then we all did just clapping for him, and then we were like, fuck her, Robbie, go ahead. Just fuck her. We were so proud of him.
Remember, the second we walk in, who's playing was Dr. John was playing.
Mac Rebenak.
Mac Rebenak.
You all know the doctor, don't you?
Yeah, and Steve Buscemi stole like the waiter tray and was like acting he was serving drinks to everybody.
Yeah, me and Earl were just standing there like dopes. Like everybody, everybody was like either cool indie movie people or rock people.
And then there was Richard Gere.
Yeah, Richard Gere was hanging.
His wife was there.
And his lovely wife. Who's fighting with... Oh, Sly Stallone's fighting with Richard Gere now.
Yeah, Sly Stallone keeps bringing up that story. I don't know if this is even yet another urban myth.
Go ahead.
That when was it The Lords of Flatbush? I think it was that movie.
Mm-hmm.
And Richard Gere apparently didn't get along with Stallone on the set of that, and Gere...
I didn't know Richard Gere was in The Lords of Flatbush.
He was supposed to be in it, and ended up getting fired.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so Gere, according to Stallone, Gere always blamed Stallone for getting him fired from that movie.
Well, first of all, no one saw the movie, Stallone. I mean, it's a really small film.
And then Stallone also says Gere blames him for starting the gerbil rumor. The gerbil urban myth. Which sounds like a Stallone thing to me.
It really does, but I thought it was real. All right, Fezzy, look who it is. It's Jim Messina, your good friend. James from Heads of Hope, you're on the air. How are you, buddy?
I'm good, Ron. How are you?
Good.
Hey, listen, Fez, I just wanted to say thanks so much for your gesture the other day. We had over 500 people come to the site to check it out.
Just
so you definitely had an impact, my friend.
Yeah, Fez's head bald.
Just to see me bald and, kind of laugh and point at their computer screen.
Sure. All right.
Or they came because you inspired them.
You are raising awareness, Fez.
I would think so if I saw more shaved heads out on the street. I would think that. Right now I feel like I'm on the end of a cruel joke.
Why don't you
That's the thing about trendsetters. Somebody has to be first.
Right. Well, Yul Brenner's calling. He's on the other line. He said he was there before anyone. I can't
hey, guys, have a great
bald.
Have a great vacation. Thanks again.
You too. God bless your mom, buddy. I hope all the best for you, all right?
All right. Thank you.
All right. Peace out.
Take care, James. That's headsforhope.org if you want to check it out online.
Why are you bald now? It just doesn't make sense.
Because it's growing back very slowly. I thought I'd have a little bit more stubble a couple of days later.
How's yours coming in?
It's coming in okay. It's coming in better than it was when I first shaved it, which was I was pretty much bald for a week. So I do have a little bit of orange stubble right now. It doesn't look very attractive.
It looked so good before. I wish you wouldn't have shaved it.
I know. I shouldn't have made that bet.
I really, I'm not comfortable with that. Just hanging out doing a little Christmas party today. This is our last show before we take, like a week and a day off, Fez?
Yeah, we'll be back on the air January 2nd. That's a Tuesday.
Why were we so late when everyone else left before? I tuned in the other day. Every radio station seems like they're empty except for us.
This just seemed like the natural week to take off. Christmas is on Monday. So, we work up until that Friday. And again, botched it.
We need a producer who knows when things are happening, keeps his ear down.
Yeah, that just seemed like a logical thing. I was thinking like a school.
You hate vacations. I know that for a fact. Normally 2 days into it, I get a call from Earl. Going nuts. Just going crazy.
No, I definitely don't like a lot of downtime.
You don't like any?
No, I'm definitely in favor of downtime now.
He's looking for a third shift. He's going like this. What are we doing overnights? I go sleeping.
It's the rest of the year that's your downtime, Earl.
Yeah, when he's in here. That's his downtime.
Earl basically lives in the studio here at XM, so he can't wait till we all clear out today, and he can finally put up the tree and some decorations for himself.
He'll be in here at 2 o'clock in the morning just going through his Annie Leibovitz stuff.
In his Christmas PJs.
Did you have Christmas PJs when you were a kid?
Oh, yeah, totally.
There was one, I must have been 3 years old, and I had my mom got me this thing, and it had a tree on it that glowed in the dark, right?
Uh-huh.
I can fucking remember that like it was yesterday. I was so goddamn proud of these pajamas.
That's hysterical. Mine had a tree, but it didn't glow, but
Yeah.
they were red.
Yeah.
Red kind of furry for some reason.
And I remember it hurt, because mine was almost like it was ironed on, and I couldn't sleep because it would hurt, and it was just glowing in my face. And I was, so excited.
It's pajamas / a nightlight.
Yeah.
It's the perfect gift for a child.
You have more gifts here.
Who's this from?
This is from Fluff.
Fluff.
It's from
Fluffernutter, you haven't worked as a cartoonist all year. I don't want you doing this.
Yeah, for me and my fiance Melissa, we wanted to get you something. We're both fans. I turned her on to the show last year. Got her
Does she hate
XM
us?
her card. No, she
loves us.
She just adores Fez.
Like she's
so
real.
much.
Yeah. You know what, Fezzy? So many women love you. You are blowing it. You are just blowing it the way the women love you.
Well, Ronnie, you know my theory on women.
What's that?
They're all ugly and stupid.
It's a dumb theory.
Oh, very nice.
What's that?
This is the spectacular legacy of the American Wrestling Association, the old AWA highlights, with Vern Gagne, Nick Bockwinkel, Bobby Heenan started there.
Hold on. No, John, it's just on this show.
Yeah.
No, I won't let them do it on the other show.
I won't mention it later.
I realize that in the early stages, you really you can paint yourself into a box. I know it's retarded and it's for children.
Tell him we'll talk to him later.
No, he's screaming right now.
Of course he is.
When's he not?
All right, let's see what I got here. I hope it's not as dumb as Fez's.
Thank you, Fluff. I really appreciate that. I'll watch
You're
that
very
over
welcome.
vacation.
All right, I got something here, Fluff, and it just seems like it's wrapped in paper after paper. Oh, very nice. I don't know how you knew this, Fez.
Honduran classics.
Beautiful. Just gorgeous.
And no one ever notices the wrapping paper either.
All right, the wrapping paper. Oh, you know what? It's Black Santa.
The Afrocentric Santa Claus.
Very nice. Earl, why don't you have this for yourself?
Yeah. Could you get this framed?
Yeah. And that, the African Santa is the first one my dad told me was fake. He goes like this. I was like, a one. He goes like this. You see the Black Santa? That's not real. Now, this guy over here is very real.
Fluff also got me...
It's not the Oscars. Open the envelope, Cha-Cha.
Wow, he got me a bunch of, some rock CDs, some punk CDs. New York hardcore bands. Oh, really cool.
A lot of, I know your thing with independent music, so pretty much picked through my collection, pulled out 50 CDs, burn them all.
That's very nice of you, Fluff.
MP3 format, so maybe you hear anything like them.
Maybe you can get off the old
some bands on the show.
Maybe you can get off the old NEW playlist that you seem to love.
Yeah, I mean, some of this stuff's really good. I see Rise Against on here. Fuel? That Fuel?
No,
or the other?
there was a band called Fuel that came out late 80s, early 90s. They only put out one album, the one that's on there, but they were very influential to Jawbreaker, if you ever heard them.
Yeah,
a band called Hot Water Music, very influential to them. Band called Leatherface. Kind of very, catchy, but, kind of
Maybe you can expand
underground
yourself
rocking
over the
kind of
Christmas
stuff.
vacation.
Oh, I definitely will.
It's very nice. Breaking news. I don't know how good this is going to be for Earl's vacation, but good news for the Duke lacrosse team's Christmas. The defense attorney saying all rape charges against the Duke lacrosse players have been dropped.
Oh, and hey, Earl.
Face. Party.
And I just want to say to the Duke team, we did it. We got away with it.
Those bastards.
On Earth 2, they would have been lynched.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So what happens with her now? Where does she go with this?
I'm not sure. I guess all charges are dropped. I don't know if she has any other recourse. I don't think she could file them again.
No.
She'll probably end up getting sued by the Duke lacrosse members now.
What are they going to get from her? Used crack pipe?
A lot of singles.
Isn't she pregnant also?
She just gave birth.
Yeah.
They don't know who the daddy is?
No, but it was not mulatto.
Yeah.
If that means anything. If that term's even used anymore.
It did not come out half yuppie.
It's kind of cute. Oh, he's half yuppie.
He's precious.
Not even that high yellow look?
I don't think we use that term anymore. It's not respected.
Oh, okay.
The baby can't be yellow. That's what I like to say.
I think we can all learn from that in the new year.
O&A did very, very well on The Tonight Show last night, Fezzy. That was fun to watch.
That was a blast watching Opie and Anthony on with Jay Leno, and hysterical watching when they came back from break just to see the three of them sitting there with big margarita glasses as the Killers were getting introduced.
What was that even all about?
I have no idea how they quickly mixed margaritas during that commercial break.
And the reason was, because was Matthew McConaughey talking about it earlier?
I don't know if he was talking about margaritas beforehand.
I TiVoed and only went to the O&A part.
Yeah, I watched the Matthew McConaughey thing, but I don't believe that he was talking about margaritas.
Yeah, but you were so busy jacking off, I'm sure you didn't hear what he was saying.
But he is a boy Jessica Simpson. He is just playing dumb for the cameras.
Is he really dumb, or is he...
I think he's playing... I think he likes that whole Texas good old boy, I'm a simple man, liking simple things, and I think he's putting on a really nice dumb act.
I don't know. I mean, what smart person, what smart guy wants to pretend that he's stupid? Well, hi, I'm dumb. But I'll tell you this, pussy just sticks to him.
Oh, yeah.
Just sticks to him. Like he was pussy paper. I don't know if there even is such an invention, but there should be. But it can't even walk by him without just leeching onto him.
Yeah, is he with Penelope Cruz still, or is that over?
That's over.
That's over?
Yeah.
Now I just see him with Lance Armstrong.
Oh. You don't think.
Yeah. Him every night, I think.
Stallone is spreading that rumor. Fluff, I know you're a Philly guy. Did you go to the Stallone movie yet?
Not yet.
Yeah.
Have not had a chance to go. I really want to see it, though, but...
I do, too. I just don't want my kids to see me cry. I just don't want to be go for it, Rock!
I mean, the first two, I was bawling like a chick, but then, and it started getting into,
start
Rocky 3,
crying
Rocky 4, I'm like, oh,
yeah,
come
after a while.
on,
No,
kill him after a while.
I only remember Rocky 1 in my mind. Nothing else even exists. And I still think that that's a fine movie. I really do. And a real movie, not just, a chance to sell a poster and make Philly finally feel good about themselves.
Well, it turned into a comic book movie after that. There was supervillains, the giant Russian Draco that he must defeat.
And that Eagles movie's coming out on DVD.
Yeah.
That pathetic lie.
I haven't seen that yet either.
Invincible.
Yeah, Invincible. Vince Papali in Invincible. What a stupid thing to call yourself.
Unconvinced.
Hi, I'm Dick Vermeil.
The new coach of the Philadelphia Eagles. We're talking in complete sentences in case no one understands the entire story behind this.
You, Vince, you could be invincible.
I'm still wanting to see that Matthew McConaughey thing, We Are Marshall, even though that is getting horrible reviews. But I just want to see if it actually works this way in the movie as it does in the preview, where Matthew McConaughey just whispers, "We are." And you hear the entire crowd somehow pick it up and scream Marshall.
It could happen, I guess.
We are Marshall!
They are showing that film on your flight down to Florida.
Why would they show a plane crash movie on that flight?
And by the way, let me take back the jinx I put on you when you start saying that our freight elevator might get stuck, and I wished a plane crash on you on the way home.
I deserved it. I wasn't even thinking at that point.
That was one rickety freight elevator that Al Dukes made us take to the top of this thing. And, Earl, you actually almost passed out from a freight elevator. How could that even happen?
No, because I don't know what happened. Once we got up, my ears popped again, and then I just got really lightheaded.
What floor can you go to before you feel like you're going to drop dead? Because you didn't talk for like 2 hours yesterday.
Yeah, I was just really out of it. I didn't know what happened. And then we had to go back down, and then the ears popped again, and I guess my equilibrium was all off or something.
We actually had a guy, they lowered us down. The elevator was just a guy holding onto rope and going floor by floor. Oh, that Al Dukes is a pain in the ass already.
Oh, yeah. Just here. We need to do this, and then locks us in a room.
I need to get the full Al Dukes soundboard back just to bust his balls, because he's acting like he's a suit now. And I know for a fact he isn't.
And this needs to be done, and that needs to be done.
I've seen him piss himself and make out with guys, so I'm not about to sit around and listen to what an idea of a good show is for him. Let me go over here to... Jeff, you're on Ron and Fez. How are you?
Hey, great, Ronnie.
Yeah.
Hey, I just wanted to take a minute and just thank you guys for a great year. You guys are absolutely an incredible part of me and my buddy's life. We sit around, have beers at night and stuff, talk about your show, and you just bring a great deal of happiness and some great laughs during the day, and just wanted to thank you for that. And also wanted to let you know I had a chance to see the Rocky movie, and it's a great bookend to the story, man. It's a fantastic movie.
If this guy makes money, it ain't going to be a bookend. We've been through this before. If Stallone finds out that there's any audience for this at all, he will try it again.
There will be a rematch against Mason the Line Dixon.
Well, he'll find someone new, someone who's trying to take over whatever old folks' home that he's living in at the time.
I keep hearing this whole thing on the talk radio down there, though, that apparently he dies at the end. I mean, no one's given it away yet.
Why would you're giving it away?
No, it's just, I mean...
Why would you say such a thing?
It's what...
I told you I'm going.
It's like the...
Jeez.
The big talk on the sports radio down there is like, oh, Rocky's dead.
Here's your wrestling video back.
Well, I won't be going. I'll take that. I won't be going then. Hold on, Manelli's on the other line. Yeah, it is better that he's giving it back. Uh-huh. I know. I want to grow him up, too.
Tell him to lose this number. He can talk to me later.
Yeah, he could drop it down a little more bassy. Sound like a man.
This better?
That's baritone gay.
Oh. Are you happy with us now, John? The baritone gaze. Is that what you're after?
This is what you wanted, Mr. Manelli. Now you're getting it. You're going to get it in spades.
My lover's fantastic. It's a fantastic lover, and that's why I always put him on top.
I insist on having my lover with me at all times.
Believe me, I know exactly what I'm doing. We're baritone gay.
We love being baritone gays. Happy holidays, everyone.
If you don't like it, kiss my balls. Did you hear Rocky died?
God damn it, Fluff. How could you? How could you do such a thing?
No,
I'm going to the movie.
Yeah, but it wasn't from anybody who actually saw the film yet.
You think it's just funny sports radio crap?
Yeah.
WIP stuff.
Yeah, pretty much. In WIP down there.
Don't.
You know.
All right. I'm afraid you're going to give too much. Don't even tell me what happens with the plane ride in We Are Marshall.
It's not that plane ride I'm worried about, Fez. What time's your flight leave tomorrow?
6 a.m. tomorrow morning.
6 a.m., the devil's hour.
No, if it was 666, which fortunately doesn't come up on a clock.
If it did, twice a day you'd be panicked. Jimmy, you're on Ron and Fez.
Yeah, hey. I've actually seen both We Are Marshall and the Rocky movie, and I got to say, the Rocky movie is going to beat everything at the box office this Christmas holiday.
Yeah.
We Are Marshall, I like football, but it's not as much a football story as it is a disaster, recuperation thing.
Well, I can't say anything about We Are Marshall because apparently Matthew McConaughey and Opie are good buddies now.
Yeah.
They're hanging around together.
So I saw where that Night at the Museum is supposed to be #1 this weekend. Beat Rocky.
How would they know? It hasn't even come out yet.
They were expecting it to beat him.
Who's they? You don't know
the
until
article that I read.
But you don't know until people go. Now you're picking a winner and it hasn't even happened.
And that one's getting bad reviews too.
How could it not? Oh, we're in a museum and the dinosaurs turn real. How could that get a good review? That's the stupidest premise ever. Here's Tom. Tom, you're on Ron and Fez.
Yeah, hi, guys. I'm co-chairman of the BWW, which is Bad Wigs for Workers, and we're trying to raise awareness for people with bad wigs. I wondered if, Fez, you wouldn't mind wearing one.
Fez, would you like to become the face of the Wiggers in 2007?
I wouldn't mind putting on a bad wig just to get a little bit more stubble on the roof there.
Do we get any wigs around here at all that Fez can put on?
We're fresh out, Mr. B.
I thought there was a couple laying around.
I'll check.
Remember you had one on one day? It was fun. We were all enjoying them.
Yeah, that red wig.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, we'll try and find that one.
Who's we? Because I haven't seen you move yet.
Me and,
We Are Marshall.
Me and my nutsack. That's who's going to take care of this. Me and my nutsack.
Those guys are so funny. When they said me and my nutsack, I almost died.
You don't get a lot of nutsack humor on the radio.
Walt, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey guys, how you doing?
Yeah.
just wanted to echo what the first guy said. This year you've been really awesome. I've enjoyed the show.
Oh, thank you.
But yesterday was a hell of a lot better when Ballpark was on. I don't know why Fez is back, but Ballpark was almost as cool as Big A.
All right, Ballpark is the coolest. And that's one of Fez's many characters.
I don't have a character named Ballpark, and it's not even a cool character because it's not like a baseball nickname.
Right.
It's a nickname from having so much neck fat that it kind of folds up like a package of Ballpark Franks.
Witty.
I don't think so.
All right, put on your wig and see how that looks.
This wig is actually nice because it's kind of like a knit hat inside.
Oh, nice.
So it's almost like putting on a hat.
I can't believe how much you look like Eastside Dave right now.
How do I look as a redhead?
That's just very upsetting. I don't have that many curls. Did I?
That looks exactly like you.
Oh.
It's me, your Uncle Dave.
I'm not gay.
You're my namesake. You were named after me.
Don't forget to introduce me, your baritone boyfriend.
Are you ashamed of your gay baritone uncle? Thank you.
Look, you just did an impression of yourself.
Oh, yeah.
You're the one who does thank you. Here's Tom. Tom, you're on Ron and Fez. How are you, buddy?
Good, about you?
Don't worry about me.
Hey, I want to know if Fez would do me a favor since it's Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
If I send him a check for $7, will he put me on as the beneficiary for the insurance on the plane flight? So when it goes down, I get some money.
No, I'm not going to do that. It's not going to happen.
Come on, it's Christmas.
Yes, it's Christmas. Don't wish me dead.
They used to have those things at the airport where you could buy insurance from a little machine at the airport.
That's right. It was like an insurance vending machine.
And then finally the airlines went, you know what, this is really bad.
It's a downer. It's not helping people as they're boarding.
Maybe I better get that. Like a lottery ticket in case it comes in.
Every flight back then must have been like a 50-50 chance of just making it if there's flight insurance available right there before you board.
Jeremy, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, buddies. Happy holidays.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I just wanted to comment on the movies, Rocky Balboa and We Are Marshall. I would not want to waste my time ever again. I wish I could get back to 2 hours that I spent watching Rocky Balboa. I like We Are Marshall way better. I think Stallone really needs to go back into the well for another good movie.
See you later. Has he made a good movie since the first Rocky?
I don't think so. I don't think there's been a good one since.
What about Paradise Alley, Fez? I thought you would have been into that in a big way.
That one, I enjoyed Terry Funk's work in it, but not Stallone's.
You know, it was on cable the other day. Remember that awful movie Fist, where he did the bad Hoffa?
Yeah.
It's like this big, sweeping epic, and he's aging, and he's supposed to be like in his mid-60s, but he still has the big Rocky arms and everything.
It was Jimmy Hoffa.
Yeah, and they gave him the name Johnny Kovacs or something. But it was just blatantly Jimmy Hoffa. It was just such an awful movie, and he had the dramatic chops of a ham sandwich.
Mike, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Ron, now that Opie's hanging out with Matthew McConaughey, how long do you think it's going to be before he's going on TV shows or going on the air stoned to the bone
that's what I'm worried about.
Was last night.
You know, Anthony, I figure, is always going to be Anthony, but it looked like Opie in front of us was turning a little California. Just him and Matthew McConaughey enjoying themselves. I'm sure they went back and played bongos. And it just seemed like Opie is ready to embrace the California lifestyle.
Yeah, and just when we talked to Opie last night on the show, Opie was already just lit from the margaritas.
He was lit. He was happy. He said for the first time of his life, he knew what it felt like. To finally be happy. He loves that lifestyle.
Yeah, and was telling us about walking down the streets in L.A. and California.
Well, no, he dropped Melrose. It was just
right.
I'm walking down Melrose, and you could just tell that he finally got what he considers the Long Island stank off him and back to where he should have been born, Beverly Hills.
Yeah, it was just coming a little too natural to him. Just fitting in a little too nicely.
Here's Scott. Scott, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, buddy, season's greetings. I just want to say, thank you. Stallone was great in Nighthawks, and that took right place in Fezzi's yard.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Roosevelt Island. This is the first big Roosevelt Island film.
Yeah, it takes place, I guess there's a kidnapping on the Roosevelt Island tram, and I think Carl Weathers is in that movie, too.
As he should be. Now, I see Bobo's here, Tom the Cop is here, and I also see Stalker Patty back there. So, over the next couple hours, Fez, we'll be able to say hello to everybody. Coming up next is Polo. Let's take a break right now, and we'll be right back. Merry Christmas from Ron and Fez.
Ron and Fez, XM 202.
From the legendary Ron and Fez studios in a predominantly white neighborhood, Ron and Fez presents Showtime with the Polo.
Hey, Polo, you like the movie?
Polo, you like the movie. How are you today?
Polo, you like the movie?
Merry Christmas, Happy New Year.
Same to you, Polo. You got to be excited. This is the Christmas time of the year, and it's all Oscar buzz, right?
All Oscars, I'm getting prepared. I'm trying desperately to figure out a top 10 list. I've got a lot of holiday movies to deal with, that are going to be out the next couple of weeks. I'm just in a, kind of a tizzy.
Well, we'll deal with your top 10 list when we come back early in January, because that way you'll have a chance to see everything.
Yeah, well, and not only that, I'm still, really pulling my hair out.
You're not sure? You don't even have a favorite film of the year?
I do have a favorite film of the year, but I'm just saying that I'm going through everything, like every bit of movies, because I don't want to get into the lemming mentality, the sheep mentality, a lot of critics, where they all just name the same things because they don't know. They just want to reinforce their own opinions. I really want.
That's how Fez is. You just described Fez. He goes, I've come up with my top 10 list because I've just read 2. What's coming out over the next week, Polo? That you're
all right,
excited
well,
about?
we've got a lot of things. We got Rocky Balboa, we got Dreamgirls, we got We Are Marshall, The Good Shepherd, Letters from Iwo Jima, Venus, Night at the Museum, Children of Men, Home of the Brave, Pan's Labyrinth, Curse of the Golden Flower. These are some of the things that are coming out.
Is anything worth seeing? They all sound quite awful.
Well, first of all, the Rocky Balboa, I never liked any of the Rocky movies.
Even the first one?
I didn't like the first one all that much, no. And I like this one.
So, for some reason, you like the 6th in the franchise.
I
the
knew
first that you cared about.
I knew he'd come around.
No, because, what it is that he's really had time to evaluate what he accomplished and what that whole thing was. Stallone, has been floundering for years, that's obvious, and he really has shocked me almost with the amount of commitment he brought to the role this time.
And this was very low budget, right?
Yeah. He was.
What do you think they spent on this film?
All I know, it was very shaky through the whole process. He was very worried that it would ever get finished. And so, the budget was clearly a concern. There's no-name actors that they brought Burt Young back, which, of course, they needed to do. A big part of the movie is his grief over the death of his wife.
Why ruin that for us? I haven't seen it yet.
Well,
I'm not going if Adrian's dead.
So, it's all about reevaluating your life, and it's not the greatest, It's not Death of a Salesman, but it almost approaches it. It's that kind of an approach, almost. Yeah. And the fight scenes...
Death of a boxer.
Pretty effective. Antonio Tarver is the fighter that he challenges, who's a much younger fighter, and it kind of hinges on those computer games that they did with Muhammad Ali and was it Rocky Graciano or somebody?
Whatever.
They did.
No, it was Marciano. Hey, Stalker Patty just stopped in. How are you, Patty?
Hi, how are you?
Did you see your boys on TV last night?
They were great.
Yeah. Were you waiting for your name to get mentioned?
No.
I kept going, mention Stalker Patty. Come on, Aunt.
Oh.
Do it. When he was doing Patty impressions, I was hoping he was going to do a Patty impression. Hey, didn't you feel sorry for Aunt, too? When it's just like, I hear you do an impression of... He was just like... shoving them into the bluntness of it.
Oh, yeah, just right there. And then also, when someone that you do an impersonation of says, hey, do me.
Yeah.
It's just even more on the spot than everything else he was doing.
It didn't let him work it in, just said it, but he killed with it. Patty, you brought us some Starbucks presents?
I sure did.
Hey, Patty, what is your movie of the year?
I don't know. I just go to Blockbuster. I don't go to the movies.
You sound exactly like Paul O.
I do not. I go to the very front row every single time. I love the movies. I love the big screen. I love to be enveloped by the movies.
I don't love the $10 admission fee.
Whoa! Nice one, Patty.
Let's face it, Patty, if somebody took you to the movies, you'd enjoy it, wouldn't you?
Wow.
If someone took me to the movies, I would enjoy it.
Are you offering, Polo?
No. As you know, I'm involved at this point, but...
That's right, you're married.
No, well, you know that...
you mean the new girlfriend. Does this girlfriend not think you're going to cheat on her as well after 25 years?
First of all, she knows full well what I've been through, the hell that I've been through, and the hell that you guys... And, you guys... You guys know the hell I've been through.
Oh, yeah, I do know.
I know, but yet now you're acting like the hot-to-trot divorcee.
Yeah.
I'm not, but I had to go through big sessions with the doctor, and the doctor was saying, right in front of Gail, he was saying, he should be grateful that he's saving his own life. He's telling Gail that right there, because basically she's been killing herself and me for years.
Oh, I know that, too.
Can't he prescribe a pillow to put over her face?
Is she so mad at you right now?
Well, no, it's more that, we were having these sessions, and it's all about her dependency and my codependency and my enabling that allowed her to take all the pills and the alcohol and everything else. And she's, if anything, I mean, we kind of think she's a sociopath who's going to not really care about anything except the fact that she's not going to be able to do her old behavior, whatever.
No, here's the thing, though. How come you're now listening when I've told you this for years?
Because I was in because you weren't there to hold me or something. I don't know.
I told you flat out, kill her. How many times?
Okay, well, in any case, we'll get back to that.
Do you feel bad about it a little bit?
The thing that I feel bad about is that I failed after 31 years, to do anything, and it took the fact of bringing us to the brink of destruction, and before somebody managed to pull me out before it was all over.
This lovely woman, this beautiful, lovely woman.
Yes,
Bobo's here. Bobo, you disgusted by his behavior?
Just filthy.
Yeah, I know.
Reprehensible. I'm appalled, sir.
Sometimes when you're with your new girlfriend, you're like, I wish Gail could see this.
You want to know her name?
Yeah, I do.
Hey, Paul.
You can say it. Melly is okay.
Melly.
Melly.
Hi, Melly. Shout out.
Hello, Melly.
Now. She knows
you know her, Bo?
Yeah. We spend a lot of time on the ronfez.net chat room now.
And what's she like?
She's very funny, very sweet, big Elton John fan, big Monty Python fan, and she loves saying pee in my butt.
What? Now, what does she see in Paul?
Never having actually seen Paul, I don't know.
I feel terrible about Gail, don't you, Fez?
I think it's just awful, especially at the holiday season.
Oh, just the...
Well, she's going to be in the hospital with...
She wants to die before Christmas.
That's true.
And she's afraid.
Is she dreaming of the White Hospital?
That was in August. But she'll have group sessions and everything. It's really... we're just going to try and keep her out of jail when she gets out. But in any case, there are lots more movies to talk about.
And I would love for her to live with Fez for a while.
Yeah, if that was possible, that would be just... Fez or Earl, either one. Earl is good, too.
Sure.
I mean, because, he sort of likes that.
Oh, here's a song dedicated to Gail.
A lot of people
from Paul O.
Listen to this. Please don't take drugs.
She's not happy.
And she's not normal anymore. Everybody. She's so lonely.
She's got no one left to lose.
She wants to die before Christmas. You hope to die before Christmas?
I hope so.
She's afraid.
I'm afraid that if I die before he will. And I think what's going to happen is he won't care at all.
He won't care at all if you're gone.
I'm gone. I'm gone. I'm gone.
She's probably going to commit suicide.
If you die first, I probably will commit suicide.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Do it.
Don't kill yourself. Kill someone else. Gail. You're gonna have to kill Paul. You'll have to do it while he's sleeping. Bang, bang, shoot him in the head while he's laying in bed. You can blame the medicine.
The
biggest problem is that she doesn't understand exactly how mentally ill she is.
I am not that mentally ill. I have a bipolar disorder.
That's nothing.
It's not.
It's a bipolar on top of a schizophrenia.
No, I'm not schizophrenic, Paul. I'm dual. You've heard of what I'm saying.
Yes.
That's it. The doctor.
Dual personality.
Yeah, I'm not psychotic, Paul.
So sad. She knew this was coming. She knew that he was going to do this.
Does Paul go to the movies a lot to get out of the house?
Yeah, he does.
I escape into the screen. It's like,
All right, Paulo.
It's a beautiful song, too. That's like the songs Pink Floyd should be making now or something like that.
Hey, Jim, you're on with Paulo.
Hey, Paul, you turn around and force her to have 2 abortions, and then you abandon her in the holiday season?
Unbelievable.
You suck, Paul.
Yeah, that's a good point.
You got to understand is that this thing I've been saying for 30 years, and essentially, this is probably the best thing for you, because we were going to wind up dead.
It's the best thing for you, isn't it?
Yeah, you ought to just put 2 fetuses in a stocking and send to her at the home.
All right, Patty, what did you get Fez and I for Christmas here?
This is for you.
Oh, thank you, Patty.
And this is for you.
Thank you, Stalker Patty.
Isn't this lovely, Fez? Like a little Starbucks. Look, it's a nice love thing.
It's gingerbread cookies.
Gingerbread cookies. Oh, that's fantastic.
And I got you each a $5 gift card.
Oh,
enjoy
thank
a latte
you.
on me.
Oh,
thank you.
I'm going to have a latte on her, Fezzy.
I got a bag of the Christmas blend coffee. And, Ronnie, I can use this when I travel here.
Yes.
It looks like my gift card comes like in a luggage tag.
Sure it does. You can actually stow that now if you need to.
Yeah.
Bubba, I saw you brought your little ukulele along. I don't know what it's called. What is it exactly?
I'm trying to break the world's record for carrying around an instrument nonstop.
I see it with you constantly.
Yeah. Well,
I
don't have to be consistent with what the instrument is, but I have to carry an instrument with me wherever I go for the next 3 years.
What is this?
This is called a charango. It's actually a South American ukulele.
Mm-hmm.
I used to eat those at Taco Bell.
So that's a good one, Fez. All right, nice. You want to play a little tune for us? Because Paulo doesn't seem to care about the movies. He's not.
Oh, I do, but I mean, I can.
Why are you screaming?
Reviews while he. Okay, but I can do the movie reviews while he plays.
Oh, you want to do that?
Okay.
He'll play a little bit, and you can do movie reviews.
Let me.
And try to sing them, would you, Paul? Sing your reviews.
Okay, I'll
yeah.
try.
It's a little Christmas season here with Ron and Fez. This is our last show before we go on vacay. All the buddies are stopping by. So far, the nicest thing I got, Fez, is this coffee from Stalker Patty.
We have actually been trying to put up my reviews to poetry. We do haiku reviews.
Oh, yeah? You want to do some haikus like that?
Well, I was told by Melly that haiku reviews are not...
Now he's ready to drop the Melly name so easily after he got outed by Bubba.
He's been holding out for how long, and now it's the only thing coming out of his mouth.
Well, I was told when I had written a bunch of haiku reviews that she said, no, they have to be 575, dumbass.
What were you doing?
I was just doing, like, free verse.
Oh, you did free verse. Go ahead.
But I'm not ready. But
sure, go ahead.
We Are Marshall is a film that is just like Invincible because it's about people who are trying to struggle and it's losers who somehow persevere. And The Good Shepherd has got an icy performance by Matt Damon. It's very deep into the spy world, which Robert De Niro seems to love obsessively.
Did you like that one, Paulo?
I liked it, but of course you have to buy into the fact that this is going to be a dry spy movie. In other words, it's all going to be about the real spy world, which is very not James Bond. I mean, it's just people playing little girl games and the Skull and Bones games that just come out of that. Because obviously George Bush.
Hey, Randy, you're on with Paulo.
Looks like Gallo's going to be all Stallone for the holidays.
Oh.
Everybody's going to be in my film, including
sad.
Gallo. So, everybody has a shot at the Oscars next year.
You're like Woody Allen. You will work with your ex-wife. That's really cool.
Me and Belle, sure.
Yeah.
Exactly.
No, you fell in love. You fell in love on set.
No, we were very, very close for a long time before we ever met.
Hey, looks like we've got a big New York opening lined up for you, Polo, but you have to do reshoots and re-editing?
No, I have to do a money shot with no filter Paul.
What went wrong there?
No,
Would you
it
say
was
it's his acting or you're directing?
It was actually the equipment, because you see, the first day was just a half a day with him, and we didn't have the effects guy, which came the next day, so we didn't get the real bloody stuff done. So we need to have a shot of him really like screwed up, fucked up. We also
Watch your language.
We also saw the East Side Dave footage, which I think he's really got great screen presence. I wouldn't mind doing some more with him, but I actually love what I have, so I have to get a release from him. And then
Now that's where he choked himself?
Yeah, it was actually funny. But it was actually very convincing. I actually loved the way it looked.
Where he was his own killer.
Well, believe me, there are a couple of things I have to cut from it. It's not very long. That's why I'd like to do some more. But, I mean, the fact is I think he has a very effective screen presence, and I think he did a great acting job considering the circumstances.
I wonder.
I'm serious. But, I mean, I'd like to open the film with it. But in any case...
Do we have an exact date on this theater yet? What's going on, Earl?
It's all on Paulo now. Finish the film, and we'll pretty much get the ball rolling on anything.
Do you have the theater lined up?
The Anthology Film Archives they are definitely interested in the film and in the premiere.
You had said we should shoot for around Oscar time, around the
Well, I thought it might be fun if we did it Oscar time, and then we had a red carpet event. If not, we can push it back to spring.
No, but I think I can get it done. I mean, I really, I'm going to start getting the final edit done after New Year's Day.
I definitely want a red carpet event.
Oh, I totally want to walk the red carpet for this thing, for Gap.
And I'm thinking of this other place, if we don't do it there. There's a place in Tribeca that I went to for the Tribeca Film Fest that has a bar. It's two theaters with a bar in between them. And it would be very, very cool to hang out there.
Isn't that the place that De Niro owns?
It could be. If it's in Tribeca, he owns half the things down there.
Yeah, he has half of Tribeca, exactly. So, I mean, yeah. And he's very obsessed with the CIA. De Niro really did a great job. But
would you like to do a twin bill with him? Would that be something, or it's got to be just you yourself?
I think I could live with that. Yeah, I think I could live with that. Something I could...
No, you don't want reviewers there, right?
No, it's not so much that I don't want the reviewers there, but I want them to enter into kind of a complicity with me. So they would no longer become reviewers, but maybe potential victims.
Cheerleaders.
Fans.
Yeah.
Something like that. But, I have no real problem. They can basically do what they want, but they should just realize there are consequences to their actions, that's all.
See, I can't invite them then, because that's a threat.
I'm not saying that.
Hey, Keith, you're on with Paul O.
Hey, Merry Christmas, guys. I miss Drunk Fez.
Me too. He was the best.
Hello. Hey, Paulo, are you afraid Santa's going to come down your chimney and smother you with a pillow for what you did to Galo?
No, I mean, I think Santa understands completely. And I think if anything, what we all need to do is all pull together and find out how we can help Galo. Maybe Fez and Earl and Ron will all take her up there and
gangbang?
You know,
crazy gangbang?
No.
Take her back to the clinic?
No, yeah. But I'm just saying, it shouldn't all rest on my shoulders.
Where will you be Christmas Day, Polo?
Probably Christmas Eve. I'll probably have to go over to the hospital, but Christmas Day I want to break.
Is that when you and Melly?
Oh yes, I suppose.
Will you guys be laughing like we put her away in the nut hut? Oh! Now we're in our love nest.
Let's toast our champagne.
In and out of the nut hut as well. This was the first time that she agreed to go in on her own, which she even did before we got into in depth.
Is there any way we can talk to her for Christmas, Paul?
What?
Just give Gail a call for Christmas.
No, she won't be able to take calls today. I mean, seriously. Maybe after the holidays we can consider this.
You can't answer the phone in the straitjacket, can you?
No.
Not with those shackles on.
No. Now, the problem is she's supposed to be off all her drugs, but she's going to be doing everything she can to manipulate to try and get more drugs.
Sure, with you putting them under her tongue. Here, sleep, my pretty, so I can go off to my love nest.
But that's not going to happen anymore because all of that's over. I mean, basically...
You'll never live with her again.
That's the idea, yeah.
Are you living with Melly now?
Yeah, that's what we basically...
In your house or hers?
In hers.
Wow.
You don't want to share Gail's bed with her.
Love Shack.
No, that's
Love Shack, baby.
The point is that I know everybody was kind of rooting for my death, and I'm sorry.
Just the opposite. This is what I always wanted to happen.
I mean, literally, I'm being saved from the jaws of death, and so is Gail, frankly.
Oh, yes, it's good for her, too.
Oh, yeah.
It is.
Right.
You know how many
for her.
Christmas in the nut house.
Do you know how many times I found her when she was so out of it that literally her eyes were open? She looked dead.
And she wouldn't die on you, would she?
Because the point was, this was her own doing.
Mm-hmm.
And I was enabling. Well, I was helping. But I shouldn't have helped. That's my point. So I've stopped helping.
Yeah. Brother, I'm on your side.
I just hope Melly never has a day where she gets a little depressed or something.
She better be looking over her shoulder for the new kid in town. I'm telling you, within 31 years, he'll want to throw you away. 31 years is as long as he can stay.
She already knows I'm a wreck of a man. I'm basically a shell of myself. She's trying to see if there's anything salvageable here. She already knows that she's piecing together what's left.
Bubble, how you doing for the holidays? I know you swing up and down with, how things are going.
Yeah, I'm feeling it now. I mean, I was slow. You guys were talking about being slow to get toward some kind of holiday feeling.
Yeah.
And when I'm out now, I have like a big smile, and I tolerate, all the craziness, and I'm just feeling like it's kind of a good time. And then I went on ronfez.net, and I had to cry for like an hour.
Did you really cry? From all the hate?
Yeah, it was like World War III there.
You're more sensitive than Fez, and that's saying a lot.
I think we're similar, though.
You may actually cry more than I do.
I cry every day.
Do you really?
Yeah. Sometimes I'm washing the dishes, and I think about, like, somebody who's dead. Talking about this is making me feel like I'm right on the verge of crying.
The thing is, we almost lost Fez, too. He could have been gone.
I know.
Yeah.
And that would have been beyond.
But it will happen sooner or later.
Well, all of us.
All life is suffering.
Yes. The Buddha said that, I think.
Yeah. We're here for pain, Bobo. And the thing is, you feel it more than most, don't you?
It's impossible to achieve the aim without suffering. J.G. Bennett said that.
He's gone now.
We're bumping our head on the way to a joke. We lost him. Lost JG.
Yeah.
Or Jeej.
That's what friends called him.
We hardly knew ye.
You want to sing a little tune for us, Bobo? Or do you just want to play in the back?
Oh, I was just noodling because I got to get my world record. I got to carry this around for 3 years. And
Gotcha.
I did the Christmas flamenco while Paulo pretended to review movies.
Yeah, he really does pretend.
Night at the museum.
If you could only see one movie over the holidays, what should it be, Paulo?
Well, I mean, obviously, it looks like Clint Eastwood's pulling it out of his ass again, with Letters from Iwo Jima, which is not going to be a big hit or anything because it's a very dour, depressing film. But, I mean, it's definitely...
I like Flags of Our Fathers. Did you like that, Paul?
Yeah, I understand, but this is an totally different. I mean, I liked it.
Was he using the same shots, kind of?
No, because that was kind of almost like Saving Private Ryan, but with a little more of a hopeful feeling. I
didn't feel any hope. I felt real depression.
Well, I mean, what this film is it's just sitting on the island with the Japanese when they all know that every single one of them is going to be dead.
So it's like Waiting for Godot set in World War II.
Yeah, I mean, they all know that they're basically sacrificing.
It's basically Waiting for G.I. Joe. Is what they're doing.
Can I ask Paul if he saw a movie?
Yeah.
Yes.
Paul, did you see Public Witness by C.W. Prather?
No, I haven't seen that. That's our friend who has that documentary that's been at a few festivals and such. No, but I never.
What's it about, Bubba?
It's about the first G.W. Bush inauguration. It's really good.
Yeah, it's an interesting documentary about, and then he has the various protesters and stuff of the administration.
Yeah, egging the limo and all,
Yeah, that's it's not a documentary thing, so it's very interesting. But in any case, obviously there's a lot of movies over the holiday season.
If you could only see one, I lost you, Paul. Call him back. Did you like that, did you, Patty?
Funny when it happens to someone else, huh, Patty?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's good to be at the cook table.
I like the movie Sky High. That was good.
Sky High. Out of everything. Just bringing that up.
That was my favorite. Kurt Russell.
Actually, the best movie that I've seen so far from Blockbuster was the old... oh my God! It was with Marlon Brando and Vivian Leigh, A Streetcar Named Desire.
Sure,
yeah, the great Vivian Leigh.
Yeah, well, you know, it is 1945, so
I heard the writer of that is gay.
Yeah, very gay. Oh, here could... Hi, Tennessee.
You know,
I love your bread.
Thank you.
Streetcar.
You know, what's going to help me is if I name myself after a state. So help me think of a gay state.
Why don't you just do that character from now on? Drop Fez, because you've given it up anyway.
That's one of my favorites.
No, Fez.
You know, when that movie first came out, they banned it.
Yeah.
It's like, forget it.
So you couldn't see it opening weekend, could you?
Look who it is. It's the big TV star. Hey, Ope.
Hey, Ron. What's up, man?
You slayed last night, brother.
Yeah, I just got done with a party in Hollywood Hills.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, wow.
See?
That's awful. It's all happening now.
Who was all there?
Tom and Kate.
Oh, listen to the names dropping.
I got lunch with Steven in a little while, but I figured I'd call my old pals before I start my new life.
I knew it. I said this last night. I go, I finally see Opie really happy. You and McConaughey, I knew that was just going to open doors you didn't want to come back to anymore.
You're now a California dude.
Is that it?
It was a little weird drinking margaritas with Matthew McConaughey.
It looked odd.
I want to relate to him. Like, dude, you played bongos naked, and I did something with marshmallows once. We could relate here.
You should have gotten a Java log, buddy.
Dude, he has the biggest head I've ever seen in my life.
You know, one of the things about movie stars is they always do say they have large heads.
Lindsay took a picture with him. It is hilarious how much bigger his head is.
Oh, I gotta see this.
By the way, meat is the devil.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, I'm just going to randomly tell you stuff now.
Okay, right. Sure, go with it.
Meat is the devil.
Yeah.
Meat is the devil.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a vegan now.
Oh, he's changed everything. Everything has changed about him.
I'm just trying to figure out which meditation class that I want to start doing.
When, to tell the truth, if you had the opportunity to live in L.A., would you do it?
Oh, Ron?
Yeah.
Sell my stuff. I'm not even coming home.
No, I won't.
Just sell my stuff, take my air shift, it's over.
Now
I'm going to live on the beach. Probably Venice Beach would be great.
Now, I know you'd fit in easily. I don't see Ant making the same transition.
No, not at all. I feel very comfortable out here, that's the truth.
You look comfortable.
I watched you and Leno getting tanner and tanner as we were watching.
Let it be known, I did not go to a tanning booth. That was the makeup they chose to throw on me, I guess.
I thought it was happening under those lights, where you've always wanted to be, under those lights.
Just beaming.
Yeah.
Face it, you've always hated radio.
No, absolutely. I can't wait to leave this stupid radio thing behind. You don't think I woke up this morning checking my phone every hour hoping someone called? That's going to take me away from this radio world?
You know, I swear to God, I don't know whether it's me because I have a way of putting things, like, you know, my own perspective. But I'm watching you guys so comfortable last night, and I go, what a fucking roller coaster ride their lives are. Just one minute you're down, the next you're sitting there with Jay Leno. You're having drinks. Like, how the hell could this even happen?
I don't know. Like, during the commercial break, he breaks out a blender that has, like, a lawnmower starter to it, and he just revs it up and starts making margaritas, and I'm like, yeah, I'm in. Ant's in. Matthew McConaughey's in. And then, like, we walk over to watch the Killers. I'm 10 feet away from the Killers just drinking a margarita with Matthew McConaughey and Anthony. I'm name dropping.
Right.
And Anthony, like, kind of pokes me. He goes, dude, take all this in. and I did, because I don't even remember being on Letterman, so I kind of looked around and checked it all out. It was just so ridiculous. We're on the side of the stage waiting to be introduced, and I look at Anthony like, can you fucking believe this? Like, 2.5 years ago, we were the dregs of society, and here we are ready to walk on to Leno.
And I swear to God, so many times I heard from people, they will never work again.
Right.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Some of the people who hired you back, but they were adamant about that.
Right. Dude, you're messing up my chi. Let's just keep it slow. Let's just kind of keep it on the level. Don't get me too excited.
And he's going to be down at Muscle Beach later.
Opie, come home. Come home.
I do love it out here, but no, it was a lot of fun, man. And thanks for the support. I appreciate it.
Sure, bro.
The most surreal moment was Opie and seeing those guys walk past the Killers with their margarita glasses last night. It was so weird looking.
Dude, and I'm like, I'm just feeling, I'm like, hey, bro, that was great. That was a good song. I'm just like I'm turning into the host, like, good job. You want a margarita? I got to tell you, I was so pissed when Matthew McConaughey, took that shot at us, which was really funny about you two having sex in the church. I was ready to say, hey, man, you're the... And because everyone's like, Oprah was ready to say something, then Jay ended the segment. I was turning, it was coming out of my mouth. I was going to go, you're the one that's hanging out with Lance Armstrong.
That would have been perfect.
I think I would have had a nice laugh there, but then all of a sudden Jay ended the segment. I was so frustrated because I didn't want him to get the last laugh. But
everything really tight in TV, though, right?
Yeah,
it's segments.
I'm reading the message boards like, oh, they didn't talk about this or that. Dude, it's 7 fucking minutes.
Right.
And I read the fan sites, and sometimes I wonder, is this like Howard Stern's message board? Because sometimes you don't even realize that it's your own fan sites. Because they're so fucking picky about everything.
All right. Yeah, they have no idea that it just doesn't happen that you get these invites.
Right.
It's just such an incredible long shot. It just doesn't go down this way.
Right. And, Jay Leno was in our dressing room for 20 minutes. We were shooting the shit. We had a great time. He was unbelievable. He made us so much more comfortable than Letterman. Because on Letterman, you don't even meet the guy, really. He comes over to the side of the stage, Letterman, and says hi real fast. But Leno, spends time in the dressing room and makes sure you're comfortable. And, he wanted to talk about Baby Bird. He wanted to talk about the homeless shopping spree. But unfortunately, like you just said, the 7 minutes goes by like that, and you do what you can,
I saw him do that kind of shot at Howard because Howard and him have battled back and forth, too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He's that was frustrating. We're so sick of talking about Howard.
Right. But I know that he set you up that way for you to take shots for him.
Right. Yeah.
You guys didn't buy in.
No, I mean, we're done with him. It's, we had our battles, but we're doing our thing, and, he's still doing his, I guess.
Yeah.
So, but it was unbelievable. I mean, Leno was just so cool in the end. He was so cool. And then, the show ends, and everyone just goes home immediately. We're hanging out, in our dressing room after the appearance, and literally everyone's gone. We pretty much had to lock up the joint.
Yeah, it's just like a show. It's just like a gig for them. You're like, no. Hey, now what are we doing? Another show?
Yeah, exactly. But to them, it's just their job. To us, it's like it was maybe the pinnacle of our careers. Well, certainly the pinnacle of our careers to this point. So we want to take it all in, and they're like, just another show under their belt, and time to go home and get some dinner.
Hey, is Stuttering John still there, or does he just do that opening thing, or what happens?
No, he's there. He came up to us. He was nothing but cool.
Yeah.
Trash and Tom Chiusano was happy that he could, kind of rub it into Tom when he left.
That's
how he
cool.
did, because Tom never gave him a raise or respect. It was interesting getting all the inside stories yesterday.
Well, cool shit, man. You guys got over twice. You really did.
It's been a crazy year, dude.
It has been phenomenal.
Leno and, just all the stuff that happened. I just want to, thank all the fans for the support. Thank you guys for the support. It's just been amazing. And I'm really excited for you guys that you're taking it to the next level now, too.
Well, what I want you to do is come home. I don't want you to stay out there.
I don't know. I'll hold on a second. Kenny. Ron. He wants me to come home. Hello, sir?
Kenny, would you make sure Opie comes home?
Put him on the plane.
No. We're taking in the sunshine out here.
Kenny, that place killed Belushi. I don't want to touch an Opie.
All right, now I'll keep him away from the drugs.
Nobody speedballs with him.
Listen, we got to go do Pilates now.
That's a pretty picture, Kenny.
Me and Kenny are going to Rodeo Drive. We're going to get matching suits and sunglasses.
They look nice.
Yeah, you know, kind of like Rain Man. He's my Rain Man. This big and stupid guy next to me. But all right, I'm battling. I haven't really slept, to be honest with you. We stayed out all night just having a ball.
All right, well, congratulations, buddy. Enjoy yourself.
Thank you, guys. Merry Christmas, and we'll see you in 07.
All right, see you soon. Bye-bye.
All right, thanks, guys. Bye.
Out. Well, Patty, there you go. Your friends have turned bigger than life now. Bigger than life in front of us.
I'm happy for them.
Good. Did you think that maybe you'd be part of it?
No. What do you mean? I don't know.
I would bring Patty out. Paulo?
Yes, boss.
Yeah, sorry we didn't have enough time.
I understand. It's probably, Opie had a big night. It's great.
Who did?
Opie.
Why is it so difficult to say the name Opie?
O-P-I-E. How simple can that be?
Well, I said Opie Anthony. Opie.
Even the first two letters say his name.
Good one.
Good
well,
one,
you know what you do? You just spell his name. The first two letters will say it.
Wow. She's ripping Paulo.
There you go.
It's nice. It's good. It's good for the Christmas spirit. I love you, Patty. That's all. You know, this is my third or fourth favorite holiday, Christmas.
Hey, Paulo.
Yeah.
Enjoy your love nest and your sinful Christmas. You deserve this.
Okay.
Yeah.
And go see Venus with Peter O'Toole. It's very.
Is that that's the movie of the year?
No, not
the movie of the Christmas season.
But I would like to see him win his Oscar because he was really pissed off.
I'm a gigantic fan of Peter O'Toole's.
Yeah, he's really getting old. And he said, when they gave him the honorary Oscar the other year, he said, "Oh, come on, I'm still in the running."
Right, he's like, "Fuck you."
Right.
My favorite year may be one of my favorite comedies of all time, but nobody but him. I hate all the rest of the people. It's like, but Peter O'Toole is amazing in it.
I literally have that movie memorized.
All right, Paul, we'll let you go. We got more guests coming in. Ron and Fez Show.
Ronnie, Fezzy, the Ron and Fez Show, XM 202.
Christmas ain't a holiday, a decorated tree. It ain't about branches or a special on TV. It's a stand-in for another word. You know this secretly. I won't come out and say the word. That's your discovery. But it rhymes with glove, and you wear it on the hand of mystery. Pirates and sailors and those lost at sea, cowboys and Indians, drunkards the free, know what I mean, and so I Christmas thee. Doctors and dentists, those lost in a dream, fishermen, ferrymen crossing the stream, know what I mean, and so I Christmas thee. Know what I mean, and so I Christmas thee. While this word is secret, ain't a secret, just a trick. We dress our dreams in different names to keep from getting sick. There's nothing new beneath the sun, we've known that for a while. The film is done, the lights are up, I'll see you in the aisle. Robbers and brigands of skullduggery, criminals, vandals of dark mystery, know what I mean, and so I Christmas thee. Just John and Fallon, Pantera, Mikey, Mojo and Alice, Hot Tub and Riley, Jafter and AJ, Spots and Bassie, know what I mean, and so I Christmas thee. David and Earl, Ron and Fezzy, know what I mean, and so I Christmas thee. Know what I mean, and so I Christmas thee. Say it with me now, 'cause I Christmas thee.
That was Sleeves on the Ron and Fez show with I Christmas Thee. You can check out all his stuff at adamsmotion.com.
Oh, and look who it is, Fez, in time for Christmas.
Razzle dazzle, it's Board Gossip with Eastside Dave.
A little gossip, a little chat, a little idle talk of this.
It's Board Gossip time, starting off with Pal Talk. Word on the street is that Chemistry is shopping for a ring for Manic Mode 420. What will he do with that ring? I can't rightfully say, but my favorite Jennifer Lopez film is The Wedding Planner. The Wedding Planner.
Gotcha.
Switching over to ronfez.net, looks like even the most reliable walls can crumble. In a thread started by Luna Kid 23 entitled Mikey Boy the Communist, Luca Kid writes, Mikey Boy, don't lock my threads, you asshole. Your mod ship means nada to me. At which Mikey Boy said, quote, I want to jam a thumb in someone's eye. Someone just give me the reason. Oh, well, I hope Mikey Boy can find a time to stop at the deli, because ronfez.net has made him one sandwich short of a picnic.
What?
And now for Who Could It Be?
Who can it be now? Who can it be now?
What parody songwriter has said that after 6 years on ronfez.net, he is leaving? The reason, he says, is, quote, I don't want to say I've outgrown ronfez.net, but I've certainly outshined them. I go now to FBA. I can't tell you who this musician is, but I sure miss William Refrigerator Perry and the Dominoes Noid. I wonder, who could it be?
Not a lot of thought going into this one?
Absolutely, there's a lot of thought.
Just kind of coming into the New Year's with the wheels off?
I don't agree at all. Lots of jokes. Skipping over to Pal Talk. Have two administrators done the deed this past weekend? The gossip team overheard Monocode. Well, the gossip team overheard Monocode, also known as Anteater, because he's not circumcised, saying to those on Pal Talk, quote, I have just had sex. Meanwhile, a short time later, people overheard XOXO saying, I just made love to an anteater. Ooh, Joppa! It doesn't take Angela Lansbury to solve this mystery. I guess not only is Monocode an anteater, he's a woman-eater as well, and XOXO is his main course.
Is everybody on that Pal Talk having sex with each other?
I believe so. I think it's just online sex chat and talk.
Thank you, Fez.
It certainly appears that way, and now it's time for a very special segment called Love Hurts.
Love hurts.
Ah.
Love scars. Love wounds.
Nazareth. From FBA, it seems Fleaman has been overheard saying that he is Kara from MySpace's new boyfriend. But the gossip team has learned that, in fact, Kara's boyfriend is not Fleaman, but Natas. Guess Kara is using some flea powder because she's gotten rid of him now. Love hurts.
Love hurts. Love scars.
Second line in there. It's love hurts, then love what?
Sound like Rules and Mars? I couldn't really make it out.
Go back to it again, right from the beginning. All right, ready? I never understood. All right, that's love hurts.
Love scars.
Oh, love scars. Thanks.
I thought it was love smarts.
Certainly scarred Fleaman.
Huh?
Fleaman got his love scarred.
You're still riding this thing all the way down. Huh?
You know, your little clues are so obvious today.
And just unfunny.
Yeah. I don't agree.
So? This may be the end of this. Maybe 2007 will leave us without board gossip anymore.
Well, I hope not. And now for a segment called She Thinks She's Better Than You. From Ron Fez.
What's the song for that?
Well, I tried to find one.
See, I don't want to do it. I think you got to have segments that have music.
I asked Earl Douglas. He said there's no such song that fits that title.
I hope there's a segment called Footloose.
There's no song called Better Than You or... All right, just play Footloose till we come up with another song. For right now. So this is the brand new segment?
Yes, Mr. B. This segment's called She Thinks She's Better Than You.
Okay, she thinks she's better than you. Yeah! Why, she thinks she's footloose, doesn't she?
From RonFez.net, Too Cute writes, Stop PMing me. I don't reply to private messages, so stop sending them to me. Ooh, Chachi, maybe Too Cute should change her name to Too Cool for School. You heard her, RonFez.net. She thinks she's better than you.
Doesn't really make her footloose.
It does, kind of, because remember in Footloose they weren't allowed to dance?
Oh, yeah, now they're allowed to PM.
Sure. All right, here it is for Too Cute.
Now I gotta cut loose, foot loose.
Yeah. You know what? Fez can dance, even though the town he grew up in didn't let him.
Call me Willard. That's because my brother was killed on a bridge.
Well, that's today's board gossip. Remember, we're always watching.
It seemed like you didn't have a lot to say about a board that you're always fighting with, Whackbag.
There was a Whackbag story there, yes, absolutely.
I would have thought you would have ended with it for comedic purposes. You're not a big fan of Whackbag at all?
No, I'm not a big fan of Whackbag. No,
Yeah.
that's the message board that doesn't treat me well, and I don't really care for who they are. And I guess
what is your problem with Whackbag?
Well, they always pick on me. Eastside Dave sucks at life, and they want to send my chick an inno. There's a whole bunch of things. They don't like me. There's lots of problems that I. That.
What the hell?
What? Oh no!
Tony Bagels!
Tony Bagels from Whackbag.
No. Oh no!
What is he doing here at Christmas time?
Hey, Tony Bagels.
Oh, no. How's it going, Fez?
Good, buddy.
What now?
Who would have expected a run-in on a Christmas show?
Why? On the season's greetings, maybe, but not a run-in.
Wait, what is it that you got for Eastside Dave? There's some kind of a present for Eastside Dave?
In that silver bag right by you there. Well, it wasn't originally supposed to be a Christmas present. But we waited for Earl to get back to us on when to come in. A month later, now it's Christmas time. So it's a Christmas gift for West Side. It's an inno.
Oh, an inno. That's very nice.
No. Why? Why is this going to be necessary?
Well, it started originally, we started a PayPal to get the MiFi. And that was actually started by Turtle. And we wanted to... and then Death Metal Mo jumped right on board on that one. So we figured we'd get a MiFi so West Side can hear Dave.
That's, it's a slight invasion. I mean, I appreciate the gift being in Christmas and all, but how about something that's not gonna...
Well, you don't want her listening to the show.
No, I don't want her hearing my things, hearing the show.
Why?
Because the relationship will be over. She doesn't need to hear things about dogs and, the peanut butter and whatnot. Yeah, she'll be out of the door pretty quickly. If she gets this MiFi,
Well, it wasn't. We didn't get the MiFi, actually. We got an inno so that we could put in 104 tracks of your best of. Your despicable best of.
Oh, you've loaded this thing?
It's loaded. It might not be charged.
Right.
Because it's been sitting in the bag for a month.
All right, so here's some of the stuff that is been loaded into this.
I don't appreciate, and Claire, if you're, she doesn't have a MiFi, but I don't appreciate when she leaves lots of dishes. She cooks all the time for us and doesn't do the dishes. That does upset me quite.
So there you go. So that's already been loaded in.
She doesn't need to hear that.
So you think that could start a problem?
That will give her... Yeah, she'll be annoyed by that.
All right, play some more, Fez.
Like, for instance, I put on a facade with Claire. So...
Oh, that's right there.
See, that's not what I want.
That's the stuff you worry about.
I don't want her to hear that either.
So you're living a lie. You're living a lie, you said.
Yeah, either a lie or yeah. Well, this exposes me, I guess, so this is why, I don't really care for Whackbag to do that.
BCH, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, how's it going, everybody?
Yeah.
I was kind of staying out of the whole East Side Dave thing, but after today, as God is my witness, that subscription never runs out.
Wow. Oh, my gosh, you're like a philanthropist.
There's children in Africa starving. I mean, but the typical Whackbag.
But I will tell you this. If she hears one thing that you say about her, any of this shit from your past, you're in fucking trouble. And you shoot your pie hole off on this show.
Yes.
I can't think of any of the personal things that Eastside Dave has brought up that wouldn't have her out the door.
Normally, because it's about her.
Yeah.
And then when she came in here one time, I'm like, oh, I heard you performed oral on a chef. She started fucking crying. It's the only time we had her on here. Her heart was broke. And I figured, because David's been saying blowjob for fucking 2 weeks every single day, I thought she already knew. I thought she was listening to the show.
Well, we had talked about it. I honestly thought she was cool with it myself. I was very shocked.
And Dave, when she finds out that you broadcast that you want her to call you Cheese Dick while you're fucking her,
Big Cheese.
Cheese Dick.
Big Cheese.
Why Cheese Dick?
Yeah, would that make her mad about all the stuff that you guys say to each other?
I will be dead.
And what was the name you call her?
I just like her to say pussy, cunt, and Big Cheese. I don't really have too many names for her.
Why do you like her to say Dick Cheese?
I will say Big Cheese.
Oh.
Because it makes me feel like the boss.
Feel like the boss. That's right.
Yeah, not the boss.
That's the right phrase.
Now it's getting a little hot in here.
All right, Tony, this is wonderful. You've went and put all these things, how many altogether?
104 tracks.
104?
No.
All for her to hear.
This doesn't feel like the Christmas spirit, Tony.
Well,
this doesn't feel like the way a Christmas gift should be.
See, now, I look at it another way. Yeah. We're giving to Whackbag, so we might not have to hear you as much. Because you can't shoot off of all this stuff because Westside will listen. And then also, your act, like Ron had said at one point, your act will change.
Yeah, the act will change, definitely.
I don't think the act's going to change.
Because I see him out with his chick, and Big Bad Bill is Sweet William when he's hanging around with her. He just walks that line. Okay. Now let me ask you three guys this. Have you snooped on your chick?
Yeah, oh yeah.
What do you do?
I just do the typical, I sit in my car outside and make sure, her bedroom light is off, and if I see it on, I get upset.
Okay, what about you? Because she might be up reading.
This feels like this should be illegal. This feels like it was a wiretap.
This would have been a perfect present for me. I could just sit at home and listen to you sticking your damn foot in your mouth one after another. Now, this girlfriend of yours that you hide everything from, does she know that you're getting lap danced?
Oh, no, she didn't know about that. I was quite actually happy at the phenomenal security of flash dancers for confiscating this kid's camera. Okay,
I love this. No. This might be my favorite Christmas ever.
I don't think it is. Now it's starting to get a little frightening here, okay? I thought there was going to be a couple fun little clips. This is serious relationship drivers.
Hey, Ron?
Yeah.
I just want to put this one thing forward from an earlier show. I don't even know if Dave remembers it, but you could check the tapes. He also said that he doesn't really care if she gets hers. He just, as long as he's, gotten his...
Are you talking about sexual climax stuff?
Exactly.
I don't think I said... Well, if I did, fine. Fucking 87% of guys are like that.
I'm sure you said it.
This is the girl you're going to marry, though. You got to treat her with a little respect.
I give her a fucking solid 12 minutes every single time. I mean, that's pretty damn good.
12 minutes of what?
Sex.
Yeah, but what about the rest of your life?
I take out the trash. She never takes out the trash. She doesn't like touching it. I always take out the trash. I do the dishes. Sure, she cooks every day. And she has to lug my laundry to the laundromat. That she's not pleased about that. But besides that, I contribute. I make her laugh. I make her smile.
So you load the dishwasher, and that way you get to fuck dogs. That's the fair trade-off there.
This is really going bad.
You know what I like is that time it sounds like Fez is going to make her cry. I want to be here when she listens. Please, this is what I'm begging you for Christmas.
Yeah.
Let me look at her poor face as it changed from happiness to getting a nice gift to the realization, having the curtain pulled back on her life and seeing that she's living with a douchebag.
This can't happen anymore.
Jared, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Yeah.
Hey, I don't think Michael Corleone was such a douche that he named his cock Friendy.
You don't know that. You can't show everything in a movie, pal.
Friendo.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen. Well, Turtle, we thank you very much. It's a lovely, lovely gift. Love that one.
Yeah, I really hope that this... What if I keep the info for myself?
That wasn't...
It's not going to happen. It's not a present for
you.
you.
Actually, since we burned them to CD as well, it can be a constant flow of CDs until West Side hears all 104 tracks.
Maybe you apologize to Whackbag with your ass out. You stand here with your ass out and you apologize to Whackbag.
You don't think this is a slight invasion of privacy in a way? She doesn't.
Public airwaves. This is public airwaves.
Well, is it really satellite?
Yes.
Hey, I wanted to losing the memories, with more and more drinking. I've been sober 3 years now, and I'm getting all the memories from 10 and below back. But I changed my mind because he's a fucking freak. I've been very drunk and very messed up, and I would never have considered any of these things.
There is not enough alcohol in the world to get most people to fucking animal. It ain't gonna happen. Zookeepers don't do it when they're drunk.
You didn't see this husky. Just before everyone makes up their mind, it
lie detector. Because people think he lies. I want a lie detector in here.
I'd love it. I would love it, and then I want some cash or money, or I want to be called...
You want to be proven right that you fucked a dog.
I want to be called King of Truthfulness.
Aren't you embarrassed about that?
I am somewhat ashamed, but I'm not really.
Ashamed?
Ashamed, because I feel like the dog has a snack, and...
You know what? If we were a civilized country, we'd all throw rocks at you till you were dead. That's what's wrong with this country.
Tony, what happened? Well, I mean, at the Christmas party, we were smiles, we were hugging.
Why? This is a beautiful present for your girlfriend.
I don't see it that way, Mr. B. I see it as a relationship sabotage.
I wouldn't call it hugging. We like you said, it was a 24-hour peace
reprieve, a little reprieve.
We didn't want to make a scene at the .net party that would drag them into it and make it all ugly.
Oh, that place was a scene. Mikey Boy worked his magic that night. Nothing but trouble.
Did you mean that you shoved the Balaprel up your ass? Is that what you mean?
That makes sense then.
No, that never happened.
Are you an ass man?
No. I'm not gonna say it hasn't crossed my mind. I mean, not like Foundry Music Jeff, maybe a finger or something. I always thought might be pleasurable, or maybe the butt plug or something. But how is this pertinent to her at all?
Why? Let her just listen.
Wait, why would she need to hear that?
That her boyfriend wants a butt plug.
She doesn't need to hear that. If you're talking about things that I've said about her, at least I can understand. Let
her hear everything. I want to know who she's with. Jeff, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, how you guys doing?
Yeah.
What else is Dave going to do? If I put fur around my mail slot around the apartment, so while he's drunk, will he fuck the mail slot too?
Well, he has jerked off in many... Well, he jerked off at Plymouth Rock, right? Wasn't that you?
Plymouth Rock and Statue of Liberty and probably Grand Canyon are my greatest conquests of spanking it.
More than the dog?
More than the dog. I mean, yeah, I'm not embarrassed to say that. We've heard my story. I fucked a blow-up doll, and I fucked a jar of microwave jelly one time, but that's all.
You microwaved the jelly first?
Yeah, because trust me...
You kept the lid off of it, right?
Yes.
Good.
To people who are curious out there, it does work. It's the best simulation to sex that I've come up with.
Now, had you read about it somewhere, or you invented this?
It was my own thing. I really had a good thought. I emptied the jelly with halfway, microwaved it. It's got to be Welch's grape jelly.
Not too hot.
Not too hot, because I learned that, because I did burn my cock when I first put it in.
Oh, no.
But you have to do it missionary style, and it works. It works the best.
Missionary style. What other way is there to fuck a jar? To come at it from behind, you idiot?
I picked it up and I tried to do doggy, but it spilled all over the carpet.
So you've got to lay the jar down. That's what you
have to lay the jar down.
I don't know what missionaries were spreading this fucking behavior to people. I have a hard time to believe the Catholic Church would say, now when banging a jar of jelly, make sure you don't put it in your hands.
Hey, the way I look at
it... There it is. There's your Welch's.
This is
perfect. Show us. No, without... put the lid back on, because other people are going to eat this. Yeah. How would you approach this jar?
I would take the jelly.
Yeah.
Put it on the ground.
Yeah.
And after microwaving it, boom, up and down, now, thrusting the way you would to a woman.
Now, the odd thing is...
up and down.
This is way less offensive to me than the dog.
Yeah.
The jar, this is a fucking idiot with a jar. I don't care.
I would think
That's his business. The dog completely grosses me out.
Yeah.
And I find it unforgivable.
Okay, well, that's where you and I differ, Oh, boy. Well, that's good. So, to all the single ladies out there, when she gets this, gift, that's it for me.
Not going to happen for you anymore.
No.
Out of everything, I don't know why this is, the dog, for some reason, the thing that really offends me right now is you jacking off on Plymouth Rock. I don't know why. That bothers me. I don't know whether it's because it's historic or the fact that children go there to look at it. But running a batch on Plymouth Rock just seems absolutely wrong.
Well, it's a historic monument, so I wanted a piece of me on it forever. Like I wanted I wanted myself to be a part of history. That's the logic behind that in the Grand Canyon.
Oh, there's logic to this.
Yeah. I'm there forever now. There's a piece of me at the Grand Canyon.
Well, maybe if you want to be a piece of history, maybe after she gets this gift, you'll be history on the airwaves. I know the guys at the listening thread really want that.
Thank you, Tony. Jesus.
Here's Chris. Chris, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, good afternoon, guys. Hey, listen, Dave, not for nothing. At least this, if they give her the, at least this will get you Worst Boyfriend of the Year award.
That might happen for you.
That's not the award I was looking for.
That might happen. Here's Clay. Clay, you're on Ron and Fez.
Yeah, how's it going, guys?
Yeah.
Hey, I just want to back Dave up here a little bit. I want to say, and personally, I can't believe that I'm saying this because I'm not the biggest fan, Dave. No offense, but
okay.
I got to say that this is some sort of guy code I feel is being broke here, man.
Yeah, Tony, do you think that Whackbag has broken the guy code?
Well, originally it was started we just wanted an apology from Dave from his attack when right after his drunken 60 shots or whatever. His
61,
attack.
Roger Maris, baby.
You know that the home run record's
why you're bragging.
Okay. The record's not 61 anymore.
Well, I had already been hated by Whackbag, and then the one girl called me, all these names under the sun, and she shook my hand and then posted what a dirtbag I am. Dirtbag. I mean, well, why use such a phrase, Mr. B?
I can't think of anything better for you. Dirtbag is exactly what you are.
I don't think that's
jellyfucker.
And the thing is, so we want to make amends in 2007. All the websites extend a hand to Whackbag. Why this is?
We want to make men's.
Make amends to Whackbag.
He just says make men's all the time. Let's see what Stink Bomb thinks. Stink Bomb.
Merry Christmas, you filthy animals. And a Happy New Year.
Nice, Stink Bomb. Beautiful. It's like an audio Christmas card from Stink Bomb.
Like one of those Hallmarks that you open up. It's got the little computer chip in it.
Eric, you're on with Ron and Fez show. How are you, buddy?
Hey, what's up, Ron? Hey, Fez. How you doing?
Good.
I think maybe Dave should apologize, but in a different fashion. Tony Bagels, I think you should make Dave get on his hands and knees and make it sound sincere, and let the Whackbag take a vote on if it's sincere enough. And if it's sincere enough, maybe let him have a pass. And if it's not, then the goes to West Side. What do you think, Tony Bagels?
That's not a bad idea. I wouldn't mind hearing Dave sitting here groveling. I mean,
would you be willing to grovel?
Maybe apologize, maybe.
You gotta do it on your hands and knees, Dave, to be a real apology. With your ass out.
Okay, then forget it. When you throw in the ass clause, I'm just not game for that.
Why can't you take your ass out and apologize?
Because I'm not going to do that.
You got two choices. You're on your hands and knees apologizing, and the doesn't get passed on, or you're standing up like a man with your ass out and apologizing?
I don't want to apologize on my hands and knees. So that's a little groveling. If I could shake Tony's hand and say, hey.
That wasn't the choice. So if you can't do it, you can't do it. She gets it, and off we go.
All right, I'll go on my hands and knees.
All right, I want to bring everybody into the room to see this happen, though. Everybody come on in.
No, you know what? I'll go on my ass. If they're going to come in, can I then do my ass?
I don't, Dave, if you could just make it worse radio, I would love it.
Okay.
But it doesn't matter either way. You want to stand with your ass out and apologize, that's okay with me. But hold on. Now, Tony, would you be willing, because I still think she should get the NO. You can't take a present away from her. But would you be willing to erase the bits that you have? That's up to you.
Well, I'd have to take it back and then get it back. By doing that, then it will probably be another month or so before I hear back from an email from Earl when we can come back.
What? Earl, don't fuck up anymore, okay? Just do me a favor.
Yes, I won't screw up anymore.
Yes, I won't.
What if I just erased him? Is that okay? I mean, or Earl erased him?
Well, before I say yes or no, I'd really like to hear an apology.
Okay.
All right, now here comes the ass out. Patty, you be right there.
No.
Patty, you be next to it. Be right next to it, yeah.
This is, I don't know why Nosferatu has to be looking at me through the glass. That's kind of fucking weird.
Why
if you
not?
ask me.
Where's the camera?
Now, yeah.
And pits, too.
And the apology has to last for a full minute. No balls out.
I know, I didn't mean to do that.
Comfortably have your ass out. And
what do you want me to say,
give him
Tony?
some sad music, Fez.
All right.
You need, for a full minute, to apologize to Whackbag for the way that you've been the last year.
I apologize to Whackbag for the things that I've said. Some of them may have been misconstrued, and some of them heartfelt. But in the end, we all make mistakes. And I, Eastside Dave, made plenty of them. And 2006 was a bad year. A year for mistakes. And I do apologize with a lot of passion to Whackbag. And I hope that I don't suck at life. But I hope you see me as someone who does pretty darn good at life. Because that's the way I feel. So in the end, I'd like to say to Whackbag, please accept this apology on behalf of the ghost of Christmas past, present, and future, and on the holiday season. And please know that I am sorry for the things I've done, and let's move forward in 2007. Fuck that! Ouch! With the ass out! Oh, that was my 20 points. No, the arthroscopic knee. That was the arthroscopic knee.
Christmas bells are
I'm
ringing.
not shitting you. There's 2 scars there.
Let me see. I didn't know. Oh, no.
Ow! Pain! Was that accepted?
That was very, very nice, Tony.
That was heartfelt. I mean, it almost sounds like you are used to apologizing. How many times a day do you apologize to Westside?
No, I really meant those words. I've seen some of the errors of my ways. Not all.
Some of them. That's nice, though. Here he is. He's putting a hand out at Christmas, Fez.
And an ass.
How's the knee?
The knee is, I had to get arthroscopic surgery on it, and now it's bubbling up again.
Old jack-off injury that you had over the years?
Ran that into Plymouth Rock.
Baseball, Mr. B, baseball.
Seriously, make me a promise you'll stop fucking Plymouth Rock. Please.
I can't promise. We take another family trip up there. What else am I supposed to do?
You're 29. Stop taking family trips. Do your parents a favor and let them get into old age without you hanging around like an elderly retard, just draining them of every cent they have.
I love family trips, though. I get to get M&Ms out of the mini fridge and everything.
Yeah.
Golly, it's fun.
Hold on. Doug is here. Doug, how are you, buddy?
I'm doing great until about 2 minutes ago. Dave, what the fuck did you just do?
I just want to keep a relationship afloat. It doesn't mean I still don't love FBA.
You brought shame.
Doug.
We threw our arms open to you, Dave. You're moderator of the year. You know that?
Oh,
you're winning
thank
the
you.
vote. You're going to be FBA moderator of the year.
So I got an award. Yes.
You apologize to those pigs?
Hey, Doug, between me and you, desperate times call for desperate measures. I mean, you know.
You'll blow it. You're out.
You did an ass-out apology.
You're out.
I'm not out, Doug. Don't take this away from me. These past few months have been the golden years of my life. I love FBA.
Look, everybody has seen the hottest girls on FBA pictures. If Westside sees this and takes it back, you come to me, I give you one of those girls. That's how it works.
Wait, why don't I just... Here, if
Yeah.
Fez could hit that music,
Yeah.
I have another ass-out apology to make.
Yeah, okay. Take out the ass.
And this is I'm doing an ass-out apology to my friends
You're
at FBA.
For some reason, you're emptying the room, and I think it's because guys want to see your ass through the window. They are so disgusting. We have the worst friends ever.
Doug, I have my ass out apologizing to FBA for the whack bag apology. And I hope
wanna
that's... Yeah.
I want to hear one thing, Dave.
Yes, sir.
Fuck Whackbag.
And, fuck Whackbag.
Oh,
fuck in the hell! Take it!
Then, gets delivered.
Yeah.
And
Good,
then-
I'm glad. Gets delivered.
Fine, do what you will. Do what you will. I tried my hardest. I tried to make things happen.
Did you really?
I did!
All I saw you do was drop your pants.
Yeah, that's a shameful thing. That's like a scarlet letter. I did what I could.
A letter fucking Q. There's something wrong with you.
Not only did I bear my...
Your asshole's an outie. There's something seriously wrong with you.
Not only did I bare my soul, I bared my ass. And I think that counts for something.
That is disgusting. Jimmy, you're on Ron and Fez. Hold on. Jimmy, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, what's up, buddies?
Yeah.
Dave, how could you apologize to them? I've lost all respect for you, my friend.
Yeah, you lost all your FBA friends, and well, you should have. Hey, James, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, guys, I
Yeah.
just am really shocked at these whackbaggers. Why would they want to wreck this guy's relationship? I hate
Thank
Dave
you.
just as much as they do, but this is sociopathic. Like, what?
Why? What's the
why
problem
are they,
with it?
Why are they so hooked on Dave and hating him so
Right.
much that they want to hurt this girl who hasn't done anything to them?
This is the thing, though. Yes, we all like to hurt Dave. But this, it's almost like Whackbag is taking her out on a fishing trip, and while she's saying the Hail Mary, they're smashing her in the back of the head with the Zinno. She is Fredo of this story.
Yeah, she's an innocent. There's no reason for her to be involved in collateral damage.
There's no reason for her to be involved in you. She needs to find out the real you. And this is going to do it.
Fine.
And I'm glad you've been red dotted from from FBA. You're done with them too.
No, I'm not done with them. I gave them an apology for the whackbag apology. There are things called temporary insanity.
By the way, we also have an apology from, and this is a big one. This one's going to ronfez.net. It's a beautiful apology from Alki. Alki has an apology for us. And that means a lot to me, Fez, that Alki, after all this time, is ready to say to Mikey Boy and Just John and Bobby Pantera, Riley, the whole gang at ronfez.net that he's sorry.
I have no problem with Riley. Luck, I don't even know who the fucking cunt is, but for any of those fucking mods to fucking ban me over some bitch that has been around for 4 fucking months takes a lot of fucking balls. And for Mikey Boy to give me a fucking message that says, I'm too tired right now, I'll deal with you in the morning, fuck that shit. Fuck that. You deal with me now. I only fucking call in. I only fucking answer the show. I've only been friends with fucking Eastside Dave for 6 fucking years. For me to fucking be pushed aside and to still be banned in the morning is bullshit. Is absolute fucking horseshit. I don't fucking matter. Like, I don't fucking add anything. Some people that come out to those fucking Ron and Fez fucking parties come out and fucking want to say hi to me.
That is true. It's the only reason we've ever had a good party is because of Alki. That was a beautiful, beautiful apology. I'm glad everything is behind us now. All right, Tony, Claire is getting the, there's nothing we can do about it. He had an apology. His friends at FBA made him unapologize, and he did that.
Yeah,
I only wish you wouldn't apologize in the first time with your ass out. And every guy here who ran out of the room to look at his ass through the window, you disgust me. Not one of you is my friend anymore. I can't imagine running out of a room to see a man's ass. Only Patty stayed. Only Patty didn't want to see that ass. Tony, thanks for all the presents. We'll open them up. Thanks, everybody at Whackbag. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. Ron and Fez Show.
Ron Bennington, Fez Watley, The Ron and Fez Show.
XM 202.
When I was a small boy here in London town, season snow was falling
Back with the Ron and Fez show. It's our last show before the holiday break. Thanks for being with us. Thanks for everyone who's come in today and visited us here on the Ron and Fez Christmas Spectacular.
Mr. B, we got a few more people who want to come on in. So I'm going to go get them and bring them on in.
You know what, Dave? Let's try to do this. The rest of the show, no SF for you.
Okay. I think that would be the best.
Now, the guys told me that Bronx Johnny threw them out in the middle of the break. Johnny, why would you do that? Why we brought everybody in?
Well, no, because people started laughing while you guys were on air, so I assumed let me just put them outside so they don't
So
disturb
your
the show.
problem is you never want Ron and Fez to get a laugh.
No, I didn't say that. Just like while you're on the air.
The guys were laughing on the air, so Johnny throws them out. Okay, I understand. How's it going, everybody? Nice to see you again.
Hey, how you doing?
Jose?
How's it going?
Good.
Hi, Jose.
Hello.
Steve,
We got
your favorite Santa.
Oh, thank you very much, Martin.
Very careful.
We got Martin and Jay and NYC here from RonandFezShow.net, and Jose's here.
And we have gifts for Fezzy. We have gifts for Dave that he doesn't have to apologize for. We have a gift for Earl from Dr. Steve.
Thank you,
These were
Dr.
inspired by the fans of RonandFezShow.net and RonandFez.net. And we'd love you to open the gift so I can explain some more.
Oh, thank you.
There.
I will definitely do that.
And a cheesecake for everybody.
A cheesecake.
Nice, Junior's cheesecake.
Could you imagine if we had some nice coffee with that, Fez? Maybe a cappuccino?
Then it would be the perfect holiday gift.
You came so close this year.
All sold out.
Yeah, could you pop this open for me? Because I got a beautiful box.
So far, so good.
Now, we got to get Dr. Steve up here sometimes. You guys are Dr. Steve's buddies, right?
Yep.
He only hangs out at the one spot. He's only at your site?
The RonandFezShow.net. I think.
Yeah.
Does he hang out at RonFez.net a little bit?
I think he refuses. I think he refuses because he didn't get the mod ship that he was after. This is very exciting, and
Very well packed.
You know, the thing is, I'm not even all that comfortable getting gifts, Fezzy, but this is my way of giving back, is to accept.
To give some gratitude.
Yeah.
All right, we'll see what we got from Dr. Steve.
And the artwork on top is from Fluffernutter at RonFezShow.net. It's a wonderful humidor.
Now, this is unbelievable. It's just this beautiful humidor, Fezzy, and then Fluffernutter. Now, how did this get on here?
It was etched.
It's etched into it. It's a little cartoon of me, and it says, I got my own radio show.
Oh, that's very cool. Etched right into the glass on the top of the humidor.
Fluff, how's that even able to come off? How did you guys pull this off? This is beautiful. I mean, this is stunningly, weirdly enough, like family heirloom beautiful.
Right.
Dr. Steve just got in touch with me and asked me for some artwork, and had that going down for a hopefully upcoming T-shirt design, and I didn't sent the line art to him. He took care of getting it etched.
It's unbelievable. I mean, if anything, it came so close because imagine if this. God, this humidor smells fantastic. But imagine if this was filled with cigars.
Well,
it would have been the perfect
have a
Christmas
friend
gift.
here to fill that with cigars
for you.
Jose! Jose from Don Rigo Cigars.
Yes.
DonRigo.com.
Wow.
So I flew down here and bring you some boxes to fill it up with.
Thank you very much.
Some Robusto torpedoes and some Panatellas.
This was way too much. This is ridiculous. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Tell everybody about how they can get your cigars too, Jose.
You can go into my website at donrigo.com.
Yeah.
Or the rigoscigars.com.
Now, everybody always asks me, what kind of cigars do you smoke? These are the ones, Fezzy, because this gentleman, he puts so much into it, you can feel that it's got that old school one guy who's quality control. Mm-hmm. You know, nowadays, everything gets a little too corporate, but you know how I am, Fezzy. When I go out to dinner, I want to make sure I know the chef. Jose is the same way about his cigars. Everything has one man's quality control. So every cigar that you're getting, you're basically getting straight from Jose.
Straight from the heart.
Yeah.
At donrigo.com. That's DONRIGO.com.
This actually is just... It's actually ridiculous. I'm not the type of guy to get thrown off by that, but... you know, what I feel about Fluff and what he's done over the years. Now to have this in this beautiful humidor.
That's beautiful.
Filled with the finest cigars. It's ridiculous.
It's a gorgeous humidor to begin with, and now it's just extra special.
And when I think back over the years, Fezzy, the shit you've given me and how that's been such a disappointment. Guys, I can't say enough. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable.
I got from Dr. Steve Frank Miller's 300 that the new movie is based on, and also the Absolute Kingdom Come collection, the greatest superhero epic of tomorrow from DC Comics.
Very nice.
That is a gorgeous looking set there.
That's going to look great on eBay when you resell that.
So thank you very much, Dr. Steve. You're the best.
Could you imagine some fan on eBay is going to be able to pick up a Ron Bennington humidor? That's just going to be fantastic.
Great.
This thing is so beautiful. It's stunning. I don't even know what to say.
That'll be a one of a kind on eBay.
You think that you, Fezzy, could learn? You learned a little something here today from Dr. Steve and the guys, how to do the right things.
I think I know how to give Christmas gifts out.
I'm not sure. Look who's calling. It's the man of the hour, Alki. As you know, Fezzy, the real highlight of any Ron and Fez party.
Yeah, people go just to meet him.
Yeah, Alki.
I would like to humbly apologize for that statement because it was said maybe in a somewhat drunken rage, and I want the both of you to know, Ronnie, you are my god. Fezzy, you are my goddess. I would never, ever say anything like that and actually mean it, and I am apologizing for it. You know what an ass I feel like, just so you know?
Alki. No one calls you Alki because you don't have an alcohol problem. We understand fully what you go through. You're wrestling with demons.
No, but I heard myself and I thought, wow, what a fucking prick.
So you thinking what I'm thinking? Maybe it's time for you to take at least one of those 12 steps?
Well, we don't have to take all 12 at the same time, do we?
No. That you could actually hurt yourself. That's a leap you don't want to take.
It's all staircase.
Because one time I did that and I fell down the stairs. So
the first step, and I don't know if anyone knows this, is get away from Dominican girls because they're a little too wild.
You know what? I'm with you, Ron. This is all Solera's fault.
It really seems like Solera is his polo, his enabler.
Yeah, she's the spark to the fuse.
My Gail Rodriguez has been nothing but a fucking crutch since I met her.
Oh, is this the new thing you'll be apologizing for?
Honey, you are my goddess. You know I never really meant what I said yesterday.
Alki, I always believe this. Drunk means you never have to say you're sorry.
Yeah, it's kind of like every kiss begins with K.
And you are the draw at the parties. Just John, is there any way to get him back on where he likes to be, posting?
Well, no, I'm done.
You're done?
I think I'm done. They kicked me out.
Okay.
Well,
just so you know, it's all about you. All about Ron and Fez in 07.
You're the draw, buddy. You're the draw.
I am such a dick.
People are always saying, any way I can get my picture taken with Alki.
You're gonna. Oh, I don't even want to talk no more.
You know what? As much as I hate being dry and no longer being a practicing alcoholic, I don't miss this part at all. The part that he's doing.
The apologies days and days later.
Because I could never do this. Even my amends ended up with, don't fucking start a lot of shit with me over this. Some things happen, let's forget about them. I'm not very good at the apology.
Well, I love you guys, and I hope you all enjoy your holidays. No, fuck that. Merry Christmas.
Yeah, same to you, my friend.
Love you guys.
Take care. Can't wait till the next Drunken Rage.
Shut up.
Peace.
I'm sure it'll be any time.
Very, very nice. Here's Lou. Lou, you're on the Ron and Fez show. How you doing, Lou?
Hey, happy holidays, everybody. Ron, I sent you a nice box of cigars. Wanted to make sure you got them.
I did. I talked about it early on. Thank you very much. Sending them up from Florida. I appreciate it, Lou.
Hey, listen, I didn't get anything for Fez because he can't buy dick in the stores, and for Dave, the same goes for talent. So sorry about that.
All right, so there you go.
Merry Christmas to you, Lou.
You know what? You couldn't have given me anything nicer than that. Just hurting those two guys. It was beautiful.
Sure, crushed feelings for Christmas. That's all I really wanted.
Oh, happy holidays.
All right, take care, Lou. Peace.
You too. Bye-bye.
I wouldn't mind getting that edged. I wanted to get something for Fez, but you can't buy dick in the stores.
We don't want to etch that into your humidor case.
That's beautiful, isn't it?
That is gorgeous. That is really, really nice.
Too bad in the old days that I had a razor out and straw and been doing it right on there. See, you really hate changing. You really hate changing. That would have just been a long night. Just a long night by myself. Just me and my demons. They thought I was playing solitaire, Fez. Nah, not at all. Dealing in the demons, one after the other. Why can't I get happy? Ugh.
At least you had some company, I guess.
Well, it should have been you. You should have been there for me.
Yeah, but those nights were awfully long.
You should have been my Solera. Dave, how was this Christmas for you?
It wasn't a total success. The little Nintendo item,
yeah,
that was phenomenal.
Right.
Then when I had to put my ass out in front of people and apologize, and an apology that I take back because I'm FBA for life, that hurt a little bit. And then I'm going to be relationshipless.
You know, despite what Johnny does during the show, invite everybody back in. I really don't understand the bum rushing of the guest because they brought the cardinal rule of laughing on the air.
Yeah, that enjoying yourself rule.
Yeah.
That's
I wanted to thank Dr. Steve. He got me the Tom Waits Orphan set.
Really?
Yeah. Orphans, Brawlers, Ballers, and Bastards. And I just wanted to thank Dr. Steve for this lovely, lovely gift.
Earl, are you coming back with us in 07?
I plan on it, yes, absolutely.
Seriously?
Oh, absolutely.
You think it's the right idea?
Yes, I love you guys. I love working with you.
Mr. B, Dr. Steve also got me something.
Yeah.
And, it looks nice.
Let's take a look and see what you got.
Okay.
Muffled for that.
Well, I can't.
Having trouble with the wrapping paper.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
All right, here we go. Oh, I see. There's a twist on.
Yeah.
Sometimes these things are tough to figure out, you know. Okay. And, Ciroc Vodka, which is one of the finest labels, I believe.
Why don't you take a big pull off that, Dave? What do you say, big man? By the way, let's say this. You know how we gave Mikey Listener of the Year? Let's give Dr. Steve Super Terrific Listener of the Year.
Oh, very nice, Dr. Steve. Congratulations.
That's our Listener of the Year for America or Japan. Super Terrific Listener of the Year award.
Number one bubblegum listener.
Go ahead, take a big pull off that. Let's see how you do, big girl.
I got things to do later, though.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I that would be an extra present for me. To see you already get fired at Free FM would be great.
Oh, now I'm not so sure I'm going to.
Because I got to bet them that you can't make it in, the real world.
Okay.
Here in this wonderful fantasy land called XM, you can exist.
Yeah, I will. XM's a special place.
You're in radio heaven here. I know that you don't realize it.
Yeah.
But Fez and I honestly do feel like we've been to XM, we've died and gone to heaven.
Right.
And what happens on the planet Earth? Guys like you don't keep their jobs.
Oh, yeah, I know. Yeah. Well, I used to work at 95.9 The Rat, though, on overnights.
Overnight weekend.
Rocking the Jersey Shore.
Yeah.
What's wrong with that?
Oh, yeah. You were replaced by a computer that plays music.
So?
He
was a better typer than me.
All right, let's see you take a big pull off that.
I'm really not sure if I...
Yeah. Start your Friday early. There you go.
There we go. It's the holiday.
Oh, my God.
What's wrong?
I usually get a chaser with vodka.
What do you need?
I'm a Jack and Coke type of guy.
What are you?
Yeah, I'm a Jack and Coke type of person. So
take another big pull off of it. Just see if you feel good about it.
You don't want to hurt Dr. Steve's feelings.
Here's what I like. The other alcoholic. Chug along. Hey, shoot it into your arm. Shoot it into your arm. You see the difference between me, Bobo, me and you, and normal people that don't feel that is the need for everything?
Ronnie, I'm scared and excited all at the same time.
Isn't it terrible? And that is another problem, that you try to get other people to get real fucked up for you. Go ahead, man.
I'm enjoying the hell out of this.
Yeah, isn't it sad?
Kind of tastes a little bit like fire.
Yeah.
I like it.
I know, isn't it?
Delicious fire.
That's good stuff.
I used to call it going down on the devil, and it never caught on with anyone else.
Ciroc vodka, baby. Just for you. Drink it whenever you can, you know what I mean?
No, why did you turn black on us, Dave?
Did you want me to take another sip? Or was
yeah, I think that you're, if you want, one more.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead, take another big
For
pull.
the holidays, thank you for that one, Mr.
Sure.
B.
Hey, for the troops. Do this
For
one.
the troops, baby.
For the troops.
America,
seriously.
who's with me?
Yeah.
Okay.
What a pussy hit for the troops.
Oh, no.
It's like you're drinking for the insurgents over there, you femme.
He's drinking for the Girl Scout troop.
Yeah.
The Corps got theirs, baby. I thought right now would be appropriate to do some Christmas carols.
Go ahead.
I just had a couple...
Drunken seconds? Is that you?
We just had a couple...
Sad.
That's one of those things that they show the kids in high school, like in health class. Drunken seconds. The East Side Dave story.
I'm just feeling the Christmas glow in my belly right now.
Mm-hmm.
Silent night, it's the holiest of nights. Stars are in, stars are mine.
You know what? You sing so high I can almost hear your clit shaking.
Like a little Christmas bell.
That's falsetto. That's
Tony Bagels has more presents, Fez.
Nice.
One buff girl, you're on the air. How are you, darling?
Good. How you guys doing?
We're good. How are you?
Good. I just wanted to wish all of you a very Merry Christmas, and I wanted to say hi to some happy holidays to some of my favorite pal talkers.
Sure.
With No Code, Octane Fan, Happy Typing Girl, you know, a lot of the usuals that end up on Dave's famous board gossip, which I absolutely love.
Thank you.
Wow, look at this. This is the new whack bell. The whack bag cowbell.
Oh, man, that thing looks deadly.
This was honestly a cowbell from the Old West. Look at this thing.
That's a little large and a little too pointy.
This is like hitting someone with an anvil now.
There's actually...
Wow.
It looks like a spear almost on the top.
Well, this way I can just show it if I want to put out an eye.
It's got really sharp edges. It's very nice.
Thank you very much, Whackbag. And sorry the apology didn't hold. And then they also got me this, Fez, the musically gifted cowbell player, mousepad.
Oh, nice. I got a frame, I guess a lithograph of something of the new Superman United States Postal Service stamp.
Wait, that wasn't you at the holiday party?
Yeah.
At the Halloween party?
Looked like me.
Oh, Fezzy, you're the luckiest 5-year-old on the planet right now.
I really am. And then I got some nice books. Alan Moore, Portrait of an Extraordinary Gentleman, and Batman, the Judge Dredd series.
Very nice.
So that's very cool. Thank you, whackbag.com.
Do you get one present that an adult would enjoy? Everything at you is like Richie Rich.
This adult will enjoy all of these.
I bet you will.
Totally.
Go ahead, Dave. Give us a little more.
Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer.
Oh, he's drunk.
He had a little
Take another pull. Another pull on Dr. Steve's vodka.
Give me the pull. Give me the pull, baby.
He's a mess.
Turtle.
Oh my God.
That's funny, man.
Yeah.
Oh, it was for you.
What?
Uh-oh. Very much sun this afternoon.
That one was for you, Patty. And this song's for you, too. It's a song that I dedicate to all my friends. Frosty, that snowman, he made a finely smelling toes.
Oh, God, he's drunk.
And 2 eyes made out of coal.
Hey, is there something you want to say to one buff girl, Dave?
Baby, let's make Pal Talk Heaven tomorrow. Me and you. Let's go, let's cam up. Just you and me. Together. I can be your Octane fan. You don't need Octane fan. I can be your Octane fan, baby.
You can.
No.
Wow, she's falling for it, Dave.
I'll give you 8
You'd have
minutes.
to step up to that. I don't know. I don't know if you have enough game for that.
I got enough game for about 7 strong minutes. That's what I got, baby.
Oh, would you quit all your bragging?
Hear that, Tony Bagels? Put that on your little tape, Tony Bagels. Watch what's on the tape.
It's called 7 Minutes in Hell. All right, thanks, Buff Girl.
Okay, have a great holiday.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
God, Dave, you get drunk really, really quick.
Well, vodka's not really my my brand of choice, Mr. B. So when I go outside, what I like to call my brand of choice.
What are you? Southern and black within seconds.
Why?
What are you doing? That is not the way you speak. Who are you?
No, when vodka affects me very strangely. Like
I would assume a Russian accent.
I don't drink vodka because it has these type of effects on me. It turns me into a different person. I like to think of myself as a sexier person.
No, I don't think so.
I think I'm looking good today, right, Johnny?
Hey, Paint, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Dave, you got a nighttime job to worry about now, buddy. You can't be getting happy.
Take a pull for nighttime.
Nighttime for me.
Nighttime is slam time.
They said bed, not swimming.
What?
REM song, Ronnie.
And how does it go?
It goes, no, this one was better. Bobby Seger. Working on those night moves. Trying to make those white tops make me blue.
White tops make you blues.
I don't remember the lyrics.
Yeah.
Okay. No, it's actually getting a little woozy now.
Hey, Strike, you're on Ron and Fez.
Yeah, hey, Dave. No wonder Westside went for chef cock. Chefs know the difference between 7 minutes and 20 minutes.
Oh.
That's fine with me. I mean, I guess what? The number 13? I don't understand what that was about. Too much math.
You fucked too quick.
Oh, I see what you mean.
You're a push comer.
7 minutes seems fine. Seems fine to me. Boom.
I'm sure
Boom,
it's nice for her. I can't imagine that fucking face of yours coming back and forth for 7 minutes.
Oh, no, that's why I turn her around.
Oh, yeah?
Doggy style, all of it. Let's not get this, like I said, on the I'm glad.
The only way that you'll do is doggy style?
That's my favorite way, Ronnie.
Uh-huh. And what about hers? You never cared?
Not particularly. She's lucky she's got me. 70 and a quarter. Quarter inches.
He's out of his fucking mind. He's so stupidly drunk. Gio, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, guys. Merry Christmas. Hey, Dave, I hear if you pour water over your head, you sober up.
I'm not going to do that. I've been warned about that, and that will not happen. Plus, I'm not feeling angry today. Yeah. I'm feeling calm and cool and clear. Dare I say, I'm feeling Ciroc vodka cool right now.
Take a pull, Dave.
Oh, boy.
Oh, yeah, take a pull.
All right, I will.
Yeah.
I mean, why not? It's fucking Christmas.
That's true. It is.
Yeah, it's the best time of the year.
It really is.
I mean, in so many ways.
Mm-hmm. There he goes. Mm-hmm. I can't wait. He becomes more of a man with every hit off of it.
I'm not going to get fired over there, am I?
Did you just drink candy?
Miracle! I just thought something. I got a block to walk in 3 hours.
We're ready to start the world's slowest walkover. Come back, Dave. Where are you wandering off to?
Davey Mac, gonna need some coffee, Earl.
What's that mean? What's the new voice?
Gonna need some coffee. Before.
Look out for, he wants to make eye contact with Fez.
Clear the aisle, says Papa Earl. Clear the aisle. That's what he always says to me. Make sure no one's standing in front of him, so he has eye contact.
Let him talk now. What is it, Earl?
No, I just needed to. I couldn't see anybody, so I just needed to clear the lane. So I just needed.
You felt left out.
I predicted it.
Oh, hi, Earl. Everybody wave to Earl now. Earl. Who? Honestly, since everybody's here and we're all buddies, who do you think is the next producer to leave? Will it be Earl or Dave? Which one's got more legs?
To leave, not to stay.
Who do you think will leave first?
XM or FM?
Both, because if you leave one, you leave the other, as far as I'm concerned.
I think Earl may pursue his photography interests.
Oh!
Very nice.
Earl's going next, yeah.
Thank you, Jose.
Dave will be gone.
Dave.
Dave's going to go because Earl's a survivor.
Yeah, he is.
I think Dave might die.
That's Dave going.
That's 3-2.
I have to say Earl.
Yes, Earl's going 3-3.
I think Earl's gone to Devil.
Yeah.
You know his vote.
Well, if you ask the guys on the thread, the whack bag thread, I'm sure they want and begging for Dave.
Totally begging.
Tied up at 4.
I have to go with Bobo. I'm afraid Dave might die.
Oh, Martin!
I love you.
Earl's, that's another. It's 5-4.
Yeah, at this rate, I think Dave might get hit by a bus on the wall.
All right, that's 6-4.
Patty, please.
Well, I love you both, but I don't want to answer.
You got to answer.
We need a vote.
Patty's choice.
Well, Dave, if you get too drunk, I don't think you can drink over there. So, I don't know. I don't know what to say.
Sounds like a good girl, yeah.
She betrayed me.
Yeah. No,
She betrayed me.
I love you both.
Martin, my Primus pal, betrayal.
No, I didn't
Just
say I
saying the
want to
truth.
go.
No one thinks you can pull this one off.
We never finished the polls for the Producer of the Year award.
Yeah, that went to Earl. Earl,
Nice work, Earl.
I want to thank everybody here at 202 and at XM. Master Poe, thank you very much. Thanks for the guys who brought us into Fezzy. You really can't ask for a better, more fun place to work.
It was just an absolute blast, a fun year at XM here. Eric Logan, Don Wicklund, Kevin Straley, just appreciate everybody.
O&A, thank you very much. It really is a fun place to work, and all the ball busting that goes around thanks to you guys, because we really do and have made a lot of great friends, and we really, really appreciate it. This show is so much fun to do. We brought it up earlier, too. I have never thought that I would have a job that I could actually just be myself, just talk the way that I talk. And it's amazing to work here and amazing to have you guys listen to us. So thank you very much. And thank you to you, Fezzy. I appreciate it.
Thank you, my friend Ron Bennington. I wouldn't want to do this with anyone else. You make it the funnest thing ever in the world to do.
Thank you.
And again, everyone, thanks at XM. Thanks, RonFez.net, Whackbag.com, RonandFezShow.net, FBA. Everybody, thank you so much.
Why do you leave out post tours? Everyone always leaves out post tours.
That's true.
They get so sad.
Because they don't cause any trouble.
Yeah, that's the problem with them.
They're the silent children. So thank you, everyone, very, very much. And looking forward to a great 2007 as well.
We do want 2007 to be a lot of fun. 2007, I hope it's not just a good year for us. I really do hope it's a good year for everybody listening. And again, thank you so very much. It seems like these Christmases, Fez, they come faster and faster.
Oh, yeah, it's unbelievable how the years are flying by.
Yeah.
We'll be doing this again in 2 seconds, it feels like.
Well, I love you, buddy, and I want you to enjoy your Christmas time, and I'll see you when you get back, and I wish you all good things in 2007.
Same here. I love you very much. Thank you for everything, my friend.
Fezzy and I have been doing this a long time. We always end it the same way as we did in the beginning. It's a very important Christmas record for us, a record that we happen to love, and by a singer, so we happen to love. So, Earl, Dave, all the boys, we'll see you in 2007. Everybody, please be safe and take care of yourself over Christmas, and I'll see you soon. Thanks so much, everybody. Appreciate it.
Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Let your heart be light. From now on, our troubles will be out of sight. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Make the Yuletide gay. From now on, our troubles will be miles away. Here we are the years we all will be together. If the fates allow, hang a shining star upon the highest bough, and have yourself a merry little Christmas now.
You're listening to Ron and Fez on XM 202.
Well, it's about time.